Oh, so it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's your boy Magnus and 3. Oh, we lost. We don't lost one. Oh man. Your boy Night Rider ain't here today.
Big answer, Charlotte.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there in Pamperville.
Oh, Anson Shaw. Yeah, I saw him on the bus. We saw you, Ant. You're in the bus. Watch yourself down there, man. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue down there. You got a lot of red on. All right. I know it's been a long time. But watch yourself. Watch yourself down there. Get back soon. Get your boy back soon. Now, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk to you about the new look Atlanta Falcons and and whatnot. Don't believe the hype with Chicago. I seen your Prince Kel 8-9. Don't believe the hype with all these players that's going to Charlotte with the Carolina Panthers. I seen you, Adam Thielen. Don't believe all that, man. What we building down here is an absolute bully. Grady Jarrett at the end of last year said, I need some help. And it was just like the Avengers. Everybody showed up. So, to my immediate right, for those that still suffer from PTSD from not getting Lamar Jackson and the Michael Vick era, we have our resident therapist. Plug your company. Tell them what you're doing. Go ahead, Warren.
I'm laughing on this cloudy Sunday. And I hate to tell y'all, Lamar Jackson office, it is currently closed. We're now relocating to Neverwhere. So that won't be reopening. But hey, y'all wake up. See, as soon as I say Lamar Jackson, thunder hit. See, that let me know to let it go. Y'all wake up. We about to wake y'all up and tell y'all about this team, man. Thank you guys for tuning in with the home team.
All right. Now, below me, he just came, see, you know what he does? He's like a blindside blitzer. he's right here,
Sneak up on you.
He's a blind, he likes to hit people from the blind side. He, notice he ain't talking about DeJounte Murray too much. There's trouble in paradise, but Uncle Jerome. Oh, Lord.
Hey, y'all. It's Billy. Billy's back.
Boy.
Yo, but we gonna get into my boy that just got in here, but, we got to talk to my boy Blackberry, my brother from another mother. Once again, D. Coleman. Rest in peace to Uncle Jerome if y'all saw Snowfall. What's up? Talk to him, Blackberry.
Yeah, so
I don't watch Snowfall. I haven't seen it. So I'm glad that's fiction and not non-fiction because I didn't know what to think about it. Some of it's real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a little intrigued, so I might tune in.
Some of it's real.
Real.
Oh yeah, he gangster, man. He is straight gangster.
But what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all know what time it is. Let's make it do what it do.
Okay, my man be a man of few words. Now, of course, we can't have a starting 5 without somebody coming off the bench and whatnot. So what we got is Lemon Pepper Lou. Oh, my bad. K-Style. What's up, bro?
Show tastes good. What's happening, fellas?
What up, man?
What's going on, brother? What's going on? Run the damn ball.
Just coming out the VIP from Magic City,
You don't know why he licking them fingers coming out of there. That could be anything.
That could be it.
Look, I didn't know was Mac Hollins and did you bring your boy Calais Campbell down there and Eddie Goldman? Was he there?
Well, unfortunately, no, they didn't want to go. I tried to give them free VIP and all access to lemon pepper wings with a free lap dance.
Hey, man, you ain't tell Calais Campbell about that steak plate, man.
We ain't got enough steaks at the goddamn place.
You don't have.
That's a big ass dude.
That's a big dude, boy.
Calais go what, 6'8"?
Yeah.
He's big, boy.
He like, Calais be eating them brontosaurus burgers.
Bro, that man can't fit through the damn door, man. I don't think he can fit through the door.
They said his head bigger than. They said his hand's bigger than the fucking baseball. That's a big head, bro.
Yo, coach, you say he look like Mr. Met?
That's why they let his ass to Magic City. His head too big.
Look, they them big boys. They had to go to Blaze. You know, the big boys go to Blaze. Well, all the truckers go.
Black Calais, you cannot be grabbing the whole person. All right, just put the money on the table, not the whole person.
You know what? Let's not start to talk about Calais when he don't come down here because we, word might get out.
I don't want the smoke. I don't want it. I do not want
it,
it,
bro.
Nah.
They call for Geraldine.
Look. See, look. Let me tell you something. I got a Buick in the garage. I'm not trying to fight a Buick.
For real. What they Calais called? He called the corner Viscera.
Oh yeah.
The
world's largest love machine.
Oh man! You know what? Let me talk, Coach. It's your turn, man. Shit kind of went a little left, but yo, Coach, how you doing, brother?
Hey, good morning.
I said Viscera.
Anyway, hey, welcome in, everybody, man. It's gonna be a great show. By the way, temperature today, 35 degrees.
What you eating, Coach?
Huh?
Are you still eating that bad orange?
No, that thing's sitting right there. But when the finish up this bagel though.
So he's eating bagels, and you said 35 degrees?
35 degrees.
30. Yo, Seattle can't get their back.
There's no rain.
They can't get their mind right, man. They gotta get their mind.
This is a bipolar state, bro.
What the hell? All right, we ain't gonna do this, all right? We are not. We are not. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. No, I'm gonna do it right now. Send all your inquiries about being a private dancer to Maggie T Production.
Okay. Hey, Maggie must have been out. She must have been out all last night.
I don't know. That's another side of the story.
She must be just not getting in the house.
Hey, look. She having a morning champagne confession right now.
There ain't no wine now. That's yak.
That's
all 2020.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
That's that bourbon right there. That's the early bourbon confessions.
Yeah, for real. You gotta get that smoker's jacket on, man.
Wow.
You can't just drink that straight. You gotta put that big ass smoker's jacket on.
I see Maggie bumping at Mia X. I see her bumping at Mia X. I see her doing that.
You ain't all holy, Maggie. You ain't all holy. Okay, I know it's Sunday, but like I said, you know what that means. But anyway, let me get to my peoples right now. I know you said my boy Andrew G, he always here. He always at the front of the line. First, we got Silas Draven, Mactown Dirty. We got Bubba Gump, Home Team. Maggie T out here trolling just like her boy D Coleman out here watching snowfall. Yo, we gotta talk. Yo, hit me up about this, man. We gotta talk, bro. We got Jerome in the house, fellas. What's good?
Jerome.
We got the white shoes.
Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. Watch your mouth.
What we got? We got Miss again. Remember, like I said, follow the bouncing ball. Miss Sonia Howell. We gotta behave ourselves here. We got OG Big Sam. he be behaving himself on a Sunday now. I'm gonna call OG Big Sam the deacon.
Until he
comes by. He behaving himself on Sunday.
He might take that as a challenge. He might take that as a challenge.
Look. Let me tell y'all something right now. That is Deacon Mo money. He don't get his money. Church over with. That Deacon Mo money.
For real. We got Nathan Floyd and we got Atlanta Falcons fan. Salute.
Oh, we got Juju.
Juju's up in the house.
Juice Smooth. Juice Smooth the villain.
The Juju 2K.
All right. You know, I was sitting there during the week. I catch shout out to everybody from AFN, GSN, subscribe to K Styles, Juice Sports. Shout out to everybody that does this entire thing because we do it all for you. We don't have to. You can listen to ESPN or Fox Sports 1 for the little 5 minutes that they'll give you about this team and any other Atlanta Falcons, any other Atlanta team. But right here is all love. We family, okay? We are the nation. I've been listening this week, and I'm like, what is it about these guys that's breaking down before the goddamn draft, okay? I'm talking about Jalen Carter, and I'm talking about Tyree Wilson. They look like BMWs, but the tranny's all bad. Okay, that's what it reminds me of. Looks good on the outside, but the transmission is busted. Okay, BMW style. Okay,
transmission was made in China. Let me stop. My bad.
With no gears.
Yeah. They built the transmission with bamboo and seaweed.
Yeah. And some plumber's putty.
Yeah, and red clay.
Yep. And some duct tape to hold it together.
They run on the internet, so we gotta be careful.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I thought about that.
Get canceled.
Yeah,
we ain't trying to get TikTok now. All right.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. But check this out. So Tyree Wilson, his big ass got foot issues. He got the surgery, but he got the stitches, but he can't sweat because them shits will bust up all over the place. All right, his foot will be bleeding like your boy Kurt Schilling at the Red Sox, during the World Series. We don't want that, okay? But here's my thing though. What is it? Do you think this guy could still be in play? At 8 or whatever. Are you drafting him on potential? You still in on Jalen Carter? Like, what's your talk on this, man? K-Styles, I haven't heard your take on this yet.
See, you have to look about. You talk about as far as the Falcons. Nah, you can't really do it right now. You still trying to get your identity as far as this team. I just know that draft stock is dropped. It's gonna drop just on that alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Especially as big as he is.
Yeah.
He got bad feet.
Yeah.
You say he's Yao Ming? You say he's Texas Tech Yao Ming?
Pretty much right now, yeah.
Go ahead, K. So what's your take, man? What you think, man? What you thinking?
I don't see the Falcons really taking a chance because they looking for guys that can do it right now. Mm-hmm. The only way I can see Tyree Wilson being a Falcon, it has to be a game plan involved. Mm-hmm. I can't see it. That's about as short and sweet as I can get. I can't see it now.
Yeah.
That medical stuff.
That scares me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, is it something long term that he's gonna have to deal with, or?
I don't know. Not that. Now, I don't think it's long term.
Yeah.
But it's about, are they willing to take that chance? I mean, they've been taking chances with this free agency all year.
And last year. Yeah.
And last year. So.
Man.
They got enough pass rushers too, so I don't think they're gonna really take a chance on a guy like that, especially with enough of the pass rushers that they just brought in.
Right.
So.
Well, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go to you, the coach, and then Juan and Blackberry will finish it up though. But between you and coach, do you think? Because it's a top 10 pick, so you have to be sure on it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be sure. It can't be no question marks. Like, you can't be on a draft board with a question mark or the asterisk on it. Is the safest because the more I look at it, because I was more on Gonzo. I love Christian Gonzalez, man, and he's instantly plug and play day one. But when I sit there and I see these guys starting to break down, like to me, it's like I'm looking at Gonzalez, and if it's not them, I'm looking at Nolan. Because Nolan looked like a culture, like he's a leader. Okay, we ain't got that many guys on this team that are leaders. He's a speaker. He's a culture changer. Last time we had somebody like that, it was Sean Weatherspoon.
Right.
That's the last guy that you could sit there and say like is a talker that will rally the troops and get people going in the right direction. He's from a winning culture. Like, what do you think on you and like, what do y'all think on Nolan? With going 8. I know it might be a reach to some people, but that is your guy. That'll be a culture setter, tone setter.
I'll let Coach take this one first. What you got?
All right. I say yeah, but I think you can get him a little later. I would trade back. I would trade back to no further than 12. And you can probably get Nolan. Get him because if we don't get him before 12, Pittsburgh's going to snatch him up like he's a piece of bread. If we don't take Nolan and he gets to Pittsburgh, he's going to Pittsburgh. So
we don't need Pittsburgh getting more guys like that.
Nobody in Pennsylvania. Don't need nobody from Pennsylvania to go. But I got a different little take on who I would take. But
no, go ahead.
We ain't talking about that right now.
No.
Right.
You know what? Honestly, and this is to everybody in the comment section as well. It's like I agree with K Styles. Is that we don't necessarily have to go over the top for like an edge because I think we got guys here. Mm-hmm. We just need coaching, and we got the guy here that can do it. We got Ryan Nielsen. We got D'Lo, we got Zoe, we got first of all AK. I'm saying it right now. AK is going to have a hell of a season
this year. Yeah.
He is going to have. He has violent hands. He's going to have a hell of a season. And you finally got guys that can push the pocket. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later with a certain guy that saw the bat signal in the air from Grady Jarrett and said, okay, well, I'm going to dust myself off and come back. I'm just saying, like, don't be mad when we start talking about a certain guy named Eddie that decided to come back. Okay, but okay, we want to go to Juan. What do you think, man? These guys, I'm not going to say like these guys are fragile, but it's like it's a lot of red flags coming up, and the draft is like in about 4 weeks, bro. So, like most people drafts are set right now, and it's just like order or whatever. But these things are starting to scare the hell out of me. So what are you thinking, man? Like this is big here.
Well, I can tell you from medical side, it's going to be a lot longer than people think. Because if you go on Twitter, and I know Jew put it out, he had a report. You ever seen somebody with the little cage on their leg, the bone that's going through to the bone when they have to do reconstructive surgery? They're pulling that off of his foot so it can heal up. You got to think, once the scars heal up, if he's an edge rusher, his mental got to be there. Because anytime you play sports and you have an injury, you got to get comfortable with your appendage, with your arm or leg, especially if you're an edge rusher and you need that thrust. Now, that's going to be a minute because he's not going to run out there. And right now, the Falcons they're in kind of like a win now mode. They're trying to get everybody on this team that can hopefully impact the game immediately. Mm-hmm. He's not. Yeah, he's got to heal, and then he's mentally got to get himself back in the game.
Hey, Warren, quick question about how long from you think he should be resting? What's the time frame from the surgery he had to?
His specialist gave him 2 to 3 weeks because he wants it to fully heal. Because like you said, your foot sweats a lot.
He had the surgery in November though, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but what it is, it's just the wounds that come from the thing that held his foot together. That's what has to heal, because they don't want him to get a blood infection.
So he still got still got stitches or something still in his leg.
Yeah. And then you got to think see how big he is. You know how much force that is on your foot.
275, and he's just a bull rusher, so his foot is going to be planted in the ground.
Yeah. Well, you got to think that's 275 plus you're trying to force another man against his will. So you got to add at least close to 1,000 pounds of force on that foot. at any given time. It's gonna be a good 3-4 weeks. It's gonna be a good month. The thing that you're gonna have, the thing that you're gonna have a problem with is his mental. Is he comfortable enough to give people his full strength? He gonna be real timid, and I'm gonna tell you, any coach on that team is gonna be like, it's gonna be a day by day process. And what the Falcons are trying to bring right now, Arthur Smith ain't trying to have a dude that size sit on the bench and wait. I'm just gonna be real.
So he can go to somewhere who don't really need him right now and keep him for next year.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now I'm saying,
it ain't us.
No.
We need somebody now. So, but here's my thing, BlackBerry. I think I might have started to see a different scenario here. We've been going back and forth here, okay, with a certain type of player that you particularly like in this draft, okay? Now, I said I like Gonzo. If we draft him, that's his name, Gonzo, okay? But if we happen to go with the tone setter, Sean Witherspoon 2.0, and let him be and use him as a rover and just like go get it. And he's a decent run defender as well. Don't let the size fool you, okay? Because he'll be behind Grady, Onyemata, Tyquan Graham. He'll be behind enough beef to keep him free, okay? Now, if we decide to go Nolan, because I'm starting to say like your guy Eli could be at play there too. Okay, so I know. So I'm gonna leave the table up to you, brother. We've been going back and forth for weeks with this, man. So go ahead. I'm gonna get the floor to you, man.
All right. So what is it? My take on what to do at 8 if Tyree Wilson is there?
Yeah, and I see you, Alex. I see your question there. So I'm gonna hit your question up after this, but
you can go ahead. You can get his question now.
Well, what y'all think about Will McDonald? I see, K-Styles, coach, any of y'all want to take that? Will McDonald? Not at 8, though, but.
Not at 8. Definitely not at 8. Not even in the first round.
That's kind of like late first, that's like late first round, second round type of thing right there.
He need to put some bricks in his back pocket, man. Y'all gonna have to take him somewhere and eat.
Right. I was even gonna say, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he slipped to late second. I wouldn't be surprised. He got to put it. You need to eat. You need to figure something out.
Get them.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. We will draft a player from Georgia. What round? Don't know, but we will draft somebody from Georgia.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, we definitely get somebody from Georgia.
Don't know who it's gonna be. I got an idea, but I ain't gonna tell you who it's gonna be.
I think.
Oh, come on now, Coach. You can't be sitting there doing stuff like that. Is it Kelly Ringo?
Nope.
Is it Kelly Ringo?
Safety.
Christopher Smith.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, you hear that, Richie? That seat getting kind of hot.
Nah, that seat was hot. That seat was already hot.
You know what? No, we still have to have depth, guys. We gotta have depth in that safety spot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
In
that case, then Jayhawk.
Well, hey, but look, Coach said it first before all of us. Trading out of that number 8 spot, trading back.
Some picks, baby.
Well, see, for me is this. Okay, so I said it was 3 guys that I felt like in this draft you take no matter what, you do not pass on them. Mm-hmm. It was Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, and Tyree Wilson.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I feel Wilson.
See, for me, when I watch Tyree Wilson, man, I'm just the dude. If it wasn't for the surgery, this dude is already ready, bro. He's ready. Him, Jalen Carter, and Will Anderson are ready for the NFL currently right now. They would give offensive tackles and blocking running backs. They would give them a day right now. And tight ends. But when I thought about something when I heard about the surgery, right? And I said, hey, it was somebody coming that I remember entering the NFL who had a surgery, a pretty major one, and I haven't seen it affect them. And really it was because they told him it was surgery. It was a fracture, but as we know with fractures, one, you can
Yeah.
attest to this, depending on where on the body, sometimes you let that thing heal itself rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
go under the knife for it.
Yep.
Okay. And typically in the wrist area, what do they tell you? They tell you for speedy recovery, you do the surgery, but it's not really necessary. Right?
Right.
Like when we kids, we break something on our arm, we get a cast and they call it a day, right? All
Right.
right. So these guys are still fairly young enough for that to still be in effect. Of course, you get up in our age, you gonna get surgery and you gonna get on a lot of drugs. So I thought about Ezekiel Elliott. Right.
Oh,
I
Zeke?
thought about
Okay.
Ezekiel Elliott when he had that wrist injury in college. All right.
Mhm.
Now these guys, they heal fast.
Right.
And as long as they got the proper training, training facility trainers, the proper doctors, we know the Atlanta Falcons have superb training, a superb training room and medical room. Okay.
Right.
Oh, hold on now, Blackberry, because according to D-Led, he don't see that though. So I'm gonna let you address. You want to talk to your boy D-Led now, or you just want to keep
No,
your point?
I don't know.
Look. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You do not try to reason with a man whose nose looks like hedge clippers.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
D-Leg can have his argument all to himself in his
Thank you.
blog.
Thank
But I'm gonna tell you why the Tyree Wilson injury surgery doesn't scare me. It's because today's surgery that early, for some that you probably could have just let heal on its own. I think the NFL with all of these like concussion protocols they got in place now, the injuries, the long list of types of injuries you can get now. A lot of this stuff they detected when it happens, and they determine whether or not, hey, well, how is this guy not gonna cost whoever he go to more money not playing than he would if he got out there and got hurt during his time in the NFL. I think that's one of the cases here with Tyree Wilson. So it doesn't scare me much. I would still take him. But that means, as to what you're alluding to, Magnus, that if I do take Tyree Wilson, and that means the Gonzalez is probably out of the he's off the table for you then.
Yeah.
He's off the table for you then. Probably even Smith from Georgia. He's probably off the table for you too, right? For safety. So we still need, in my opinion, depth at corner. We don't have a surefire number 2 corner yet. Mike Hughes comes very close, but we don't have a surefire yet. I would get Eli.
Grix?
Yeah, Eli Ricks.
Great. Yeah. I would get that boy
let me address something real quick though. I agree with you, and I started to turn on that. God, man, this is my problem, Blackberry.
You had to do some film, didn't you?
I looked at it, but then I looked at it last night. Then I looked at Tyree, and I was going to actually at Coach about these couple of guys looking at. I looked at Tyree Wilson again. Then I looked at Will McDonald again, man. Then I looked at Gonzo, and I'm just like, and I went to coach's his thing when he said, I don't know. Like I don't know, and I'm looking at all these guys that could have immediate impact because our coaching staff is top notch.
A lot.
Like whoever's coming in is going to get elite coaching. Okay, we have an eraser. Finally, thank you, D. Coleman, for calling me a safety snub because I am. We finally got an eraser back there. Okay, who can learn, and Richie Grant can learn under that tree. Okay, we have an eraser at CB1. AJ Terrell. Don't let the stats fool you because they don't even throw that man's way. Okay. What we've been looking for a while, besides edge, okay, has been a CB2. Thank you, Fabian Moreau, for just picking up penalties. If I wanted that, I would have brought back Robert Alford. Okay? If I wanted that, I would have brought back Robert Alford. But we have not had a decent CB2. And I see what Drew said. He said that he likes Witherspoon. Now, the only thing that scares me about Witherspoon, he gives me Dante Robinson vibes.
Oh, my Lord. Damn.
Oh, hell.
Dante.
I'm for real.
Now, like I said, Drew is my boy, okay? We all from AFN and whatnot. He just give me Dante. Like, he will lay you out, but will he spend more time in the tub than anything else? He is a willing tackler. He is a willing tackler.
He's more like a strong safety. He plays that way.
And the thing is, he has ball skills. Most guys that hit you don't have balls. He got ball skills as well. It's just that the physical style that he plays is like, okay, will he spend more time in the tub or in the IR than actually on the field? And are we back at square one again?
Right.
That's my thing. Like the highlight reel shit is over. The Keanu Neal, the Willie Moe always ready. That's over, man. We got guys. We need guys that can take the ball away, turnovers, and get W's. We had the highlight reel already. Okay, what we got? Wavy two-time. I agree. Okay, it may take some time for Tyree Wilson's surgery to fully heal mentally, but you can't pass on a talent like that, seeing how we don't have an edge rusher currently. I mean, we got edge rushers, but this is more so we got edge rushers, but we need that.
Here, I mean, yeah, Wave is correct, but what you gotta understand is this: you can't pass up on him, but you got to look at, are they willing to wait on him to get himself together so that he can play? See, the fact is, once he gets his motor going and he gets comfortable with his foot, he's gonna go back to being the beast that he is. It's just that the time that you're looking at, because that's time where you have to put somebody else in that position, and that's time where that position they're gonna gel with the D line. So
I got a question about going. Sorry, go ahead, one finish it.
So you got to understand, it's more aspects than just the player itself. It's the chemistry he got on the D line. It's him being comfortable in space. It's him being comfortable going up against, veterans that know how to hit, that know how to really get at it. That's what you got to understand. He's still a rookie. He's not a veteran, so he hadn't even had time to adjust to the speed of the game in the NFL yet. So you come in fresh with a fresh injury. To the NFL being a rookie, that's a fresh injury. You gotta really be careful with that, because if it's done wrong, that could end his career. See, yeah, we want him. It's good. We want him because we see what he can do. But you gotta understand, if his foot goes, he can't play. They're not gonna strap a wheel to him and he can wheel his foot around. That's not gonna work. You got to take that into consideration.
What do you think, Coach?
I got a question. Doesn't Tyree Wilson play the same position AO plays? They're the same exact position, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
No. Oh no. We got an Oakland Daisy.
All right. Okay. Think about this. If you listen to what the press conference said with the end of the season, they're gonna get guys to do the interior pressure. They said nothing about the outside.
Yeah.
Push the pocket, huh?
So they want to collapse the pocket to bring those guys to those outside guys.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So Tyreek Wilson, great talent, no doubt.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what they're looking for.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
You looking for somebody that can collect?
I'm just reading between the lines of what they're saying.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Not to crush the pocket. See what I'm saying? He's a crusher. Yeah. He's not a pusher. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you got, like I said, you got AO out there. You got to have the young cat out there who plays those positions already. So they have those guys for that position already. So I don't see them spending another pick this early right now on that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just,
So what do you think, Coach?
Who do I think they're going to pick up?
Yeah, it's say like you said that like Tyree is not a pusher. So not saying that 8, but like who do you say that like that would fit that mold for you that's in this draft right now?
There's so many people. I can't name all of them. There's so many.
Like, give me
I look at a lot of folks, man.
Give me two. Give me two.
Oh
give me two.
For sure, Jay. That's one. That's automatic for me. I don't care what the hell he done. He ain't killed nobody, so he ain't raped nobody. he ain't raped.
Man,
he was just speeding. That's what he did. He was racing.
But coaching scares the hell out of me because of this Henry Ruggs thing that happened.
Henry Ruggs actually hit somebody though.
I know. I'm just. If he, here's my thing.
It's a mental thing.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, because what you don't want to do is like what Jerry Jones had to do with Des Bryant.
Right.
Like when they drafted him, it's like you gotta put a handler on him.
Yeah, right.
And follow him all over the place. Because last thing you want to do as a GM, like Terry Fontenot, don't want that phone to be ringing about 3:00 in the morning. Right.
Yeah.
And they have to they have to take that in consideration.
He got to move his mama in. She is in Georgia.
But you know what?
What's up?
This incident had fatal consequences attached to it.
Yeah.
If you don't learn your lesson as a human being after that, then
you're not gonna learn it.
You're not gonna learn it. You just don't care. So hopefully he's a good human being enough to have learned his lesson from that.
I think at that point, Juan, Coach Styles, I gotta pull the trigger on Nolan, man. I might have to let Gonzo go. Nolan looked like a culture changer.
Yeah.
But he's going to be like the leader of this team for the next, because like Grady has been a leader for the past like about 7-8 years.
I got one more question for you guys.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Are we in that win now mode? Now?
Now?
Yeah.
We don't even know what we got.
The reason I'm asking that question.
Right.
If we're in that win now, we're gonna trade up.
I heard something about that. I heard.
Willie?
I told you, man.
About Willie?
Yeah. Look, Coach on to something.
Different scenarios, man.
Coach on to something.
It's some great scenarios.
If you look at and reason why I'm kind of going where Coach is going. Pay attention to the last 8 games of the season. The last 8, the first 4 and the last 4, right where everything fell apart for us in our division. This is the second year we went 7-10, and this is the second year we were that close to the playoffs.
Pressure.
You see how long we held first place, and we was going back and forth with Tampa, and all of us won the 500.
Right.
We are in win-win mode now, in my opinion, because we got that close 2 years in a row. And I don't think that Terry Fontenot or Arthur Smith are trying to wait until 2024 to make a big impact. Ain't got nothing to do with them being on the hot seat or none of that crap y'all been hearing. If you pay attention to the way they're building this team so we can smash teams in the mouth and get into the playoffs and possibly, try to go for a championship. Not saying that we gonna be Super Bowl contenders and whatnot, but they're trying to basically get into the postseason. They not trying to wait. That's why we're not on the quarterback carousel. Every move that you see them make has been strategic. Why you think Atlanta has been sitting back watching other NFC South teams pick out of desperation? We're not doing that. We're not trying to be flashy. We're trying to get players that's going to fit the scheme, go to work, and cares about this team and getting wins. That's why y'all not getting a bunch of flashy players. They trying to win.
You want me to say something spicy?
Go ahead. Put some seasoning on.
You want me to say something controversial?
Go ahead.
Oh shoot!
Oh, I've been thinking about this all week. Okay.
I got another. Go ahead. I got some spicy shit to think about too.
Okay,
I got some stuff.
This is actually, you know what? Let me pay the bills right now. Cause we talk about talking spicy. If we talking spicy, if you like spice, if you a person of a certain age, you remember the Spice Channel. This has been brought to you by Manscaped. Okay.
All hell.
if you're a person of a certain age, you remember if you had if you zapped the box, if you had that guy that came over and zapped the box, you remember the Spice Channel. Get 20% off Manscaped plus free shipping if you use promo code AFN. Everybody likes free stuff. Knight Rider, I can't do this as better as you can, but if I said Spice Channel, you owe me next week, bro. If you're here next week, you owe me for this one, man. That's your homework. Take that. AFN, tell them the Regulators sent you 20% off free shipping. Now, back to your regular scheduled program. My man Chris Kell said,
clean your balls.
said Channel 99.
Hey, look, AKA the Scramble Channel.
Right.
Look at Big Ant here put 99 in there. Big Ant watch it too.
They know my Channel 99.
Right. That's what you call that's what you call looking between the lines.
You turned there and shut your head, boy.
Yep, they Channel 99 made men of all of us during our formative years.
Motherfucker had to use their imaginations and shit.
I bet you, bro. Hey, I don't think nobody on this panel actually watched TV till it went off, did you? Who was around when the TV went off?
Hey, coach. I look. I done been up at 3 a.m. and TV on there. They just colors and
the American flag going on. Like, damn, TV going off.
Yeah, for real. You know that shows you when TV goes off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look. You got the telephone operator, and this has been for your viewing pleasure.
I got one more. Y'all remember you could call the time to see what time it was? Was anybody around then?
Oh, you could call the time, see what time it was.
I think that's before us, Coach.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I am. And that's the funny thing. I still remember the telephone number 581.
You say y'all just know the rest. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get next talk.
We get back to the show.
Wait. Watch this, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, Nick said, damn, y'all making me feel old. She remember the Spice Channel too.
You remember that? Looking at that thing, I think I see something thrusting over there.
Only thing, only thing you can see is, that's somebody's wig right there. I see that right now.
Oh, she said, Coach, you got one. She said, I used to call the time number. So
that's what it was. Yeah, the time number.
There you go, Coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody got some age on them. Shit.
You ain't the oldest one in the room after all. Look at
that. Oh Lord. No, Nick. Like and subscribe. Please don't let that. We're not picking on you, right?
What Maggie T? Pick up the phone.
Hey, look. We're just saying you got a little bit of seasoning. That's all we trying to say. Just a little bit of seasoning.
Like said, 1-800 Strokey Doke.
Hey, Maggie been listening to Kaya or something this morning or something. What's going on this morning, boy?
155 Strokey Doke.
1-800 Strokey Doke. What you want to do? I don't know what's up with that, so I'm gonna get you. Strokey Doke.
K-Style, you've been sitting there memorizing a commercial. I see you.
Oh God!
Oh boy! Oh.
K-Style got a lot of stuff. I'm like, damn, I remember that.
Exactly.
But that's got a good jingle to it.
Yeah, we taking these folks back in time, man.
I'm trying to tell you
about who remember Falcons game being blacked out. I still stuff from that up here in New York, brother.
Bro. TBS, look, that's back then when TBS had 5 programs.
It wasn't even on PBS. TBS did. Everything was on TBS.
We all old enough to know shit.
Okay. Yeah. So let me get back to my spicy comment though. Okay. All right. So just know, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers from another mother here. Okay, all the people, like all my elites in the comment section. We have over $100 million waiting for us next year. So if Dez flames out, let's say that it doesn't work out for us, I don't think, you guys can disagree with me if you want, I don't think that we go and draft another quarterback. I think that you guys are going to get what you want. There's a certain guy that's going to be signing a non-exclusive franchise tag.
Don't do that.
I'm going to be controversial. Look,
Blackberry. See,
I
see Blackberry over there. Blackberry over there. He over there doing that deacon sweating. I see him. I see him. Blackberry. See how he lean back in the chair.
This is just, I'm just being controversial. But you know how controversial this topic has been, and we're not going to spend too much time on it. But like I said, just know. Yeah, I see you, Red Swarm. just know. Oh boy!
Finish your talk. Right. I got something for you guys after this too. Go ahead, man. Finish your talk.
No, because these people in the comments is making me laugh too much. Go ahead.
All right. Y'all see this right here, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Who got the first pick this year?
Carolina.
Okay.
Panthers.
Y'all said they're going to get a quarterback, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. Just think. What if they go get Bijan Robinson?
Oh, see, now I'm laughing. I'm be laughing and drafting.
Think about this. And they get the first pick next year.
Ooh.
Or what if they trade the first pick?
Hold on. Think about
this. Lamar Jackson.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Anyway,
they love signing. They love getting quarterbacks.
That's true. Listen. They brought Andy Dalton in to start this year. Think about this whole thing. They brought Andy Dalton in to start this year. They lost a running back in Christian McCaffrey, right?
Okay. Yeah.
They lost the kid they had this year too, who beat us up. Dante Ford, they lost him too, right?
Okay.
So go get Bijan. This is just me talking. Like I said, this is me thinking outside the box. All right. They go get Bijan Robinson this year. Don't have such a great season. They're the number one pick next year. Who are they going to get?
Caleb.
Bingo. Could happen.
Coach trying to get somebody fired out there, man.
But Coach, I think, Coach, we talk about the same dumpster fire organization.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That went and got Baker Mayfield. That would be a highly intellectual move that they would make. I don't think they're smart enough to do that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then that's the intent.
Whoa. Cal just thought he was just going to come in. And I'm not talking about the 6 man. I'm talking about Kevin right now. He thought he was just going to come in and sneak that shit in there without me saying something. You said $100 million and still forgot that we got to pay Grady another $20 million. We got to pay AJ another $20 million. And then we got to probably pay Jake.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on. For those of y'all that don't know, my real name is Kevin, just like my brother from another mother, K-Styles. Now, Mike.
Yeah, two Kevins.
I'm not calling you Magnus today. Your name is Kevin, okay? Your name is Kevin today. Kevin, you can't come in there and try to sneak that in. I understand it. What you're saying, that's a lot of money. But you still have to account for the fact that there might be contract extensions coming. Guys are going to want more money if they play well this year. So, I guess look, we're going to talk about every little aspect of what he just said. Do the Falcons have enough money to give him? Maybe, but that's a maybe. So you're not gonna come in here and sneak that little shit in here and start like you just gonna come in and start that. He really on that bull today. What in the world?
Oh, we
Look
doing?
what you put it in.
Well, they might just get what you see.
no.
You might get
He
what
said
they
it was
ain't
just
been
to be
looking for.
controversial. He said it was just to be controversial. That's what he
Look
said.
at you.
Yo,
You like,
man.
what the hell?
Let me,
Look at you.
let me say this real quick. I'm on the way back to the house. I had to pull over for this. Okay, I had to
You had to pull over, Mike.
I had to pull over for
Yo,
this.
Wait,
But
hold up. Mike didn't have to make a
this
pit
is
stop on the
this is
inside of the
20
road.
million more dollars than we had this year. Okay, that's 20 million more. It's not 150 million more than what we had this year. So I just had to say that real quick. But good, I was just having a good day. I thought I thought it was just gonna be a good show. We're gonna talk about draft prospects and all this. But
Oh,
Kevin had
God.
to start the mess today.
He said K-Styles looking like this when Mike said Kevin.
Well,
All right,
I-
I'm wait till I get back home. I got to get back home. All right, I just had to pull over real quick about that. But
well, Mike,
I had to pull over.
you might want to keep your ear glued because I was going to respond to Magnus.
No, I got more.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay, I'll jump off now. I want to hear this. I really want to hear this. Okay,
Oh,
just give me
Lord.
about 5-10 minutes. I'll be home, and yeah,
Oh,
we
boy.
can continue this. Like,
Oh, y'all,
And
Keep your
Ted,
ear
y'all
glued.
got,
we going
y'all got Mike ready to drive off to the
I know,
goddamn
boy.
cliff
I'm
with that shit.
I told you. He done pulled over in traffic.
It's a 10-car pileup, man.
I'm glad Magnus is on the dark side with me today, and he can be my controversial brother today because I got a controversial response. But go ahead, Magnus. Go ahead.
Okay, now here's my thing, because Coach out here, we talking spicy. So Coach talking about taking a running back at 1. So he's the New Orleans Saints right now.
That's what I was
He
saying
about
too.
Ricky. He thinking
That's what
about
I was
Ricky
saying.
Williams. He thinking about Ricky
I didn't
Williams.
go through it.
But it's crazy, but it would be a highly intellectual plan that I don't think the Carolina Panthers is capable of doing.
It's a smart
No.
plan.
Here's my
I'm
thing
just
though.
saying.
Here's my thing. Here's another thing. Here's more controversy
He
added
said
to
the Black Russian.
the Black Rush.
That's some good shit. You drink it real well.
Right.
Now here's my thing. Now, because we talk about extensions and all that. Now y'all can answer it. Now this is not because this is what I want to do. I want to win. I want to build. I want to dominate the division. I want Dez to succeed. I like Desmond Ritter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If he was to fail this year, less than 7-10 or whatever, what do you do with Grady?
Ooh.
He asked for help. Do you do right by Grady and say, like, look, maybe it's time?
Nothing lasts forever.
Now, like I said, nothing lasts forever. Now, again, like I said, like, what do you do at that point? And this is the only reason why I'm saying this is because of the fact that, like I said, if things don't work out this year, because we can't afford to go 7-10 again this year.
Oh, definitely not.
We cannot afford to do that.
I'm gonna say something. That would depend on, and this is gonna sound crazy. That would depend on how you lose.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say how you lose, because what was the biggest issue on our team besides Mario? It was the defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's one of the reasons why Grady was frustrated, because of if we had made more stops, those wouldn't have been 1-score games. So it will come down to how you lose. If you lose more so on the offensive side of the ball, maybe. If it's defense, definitely. It's gonna definitely be time, in my opinion. So because they're gonna look at it now, like if it's offense, they're gonna look at Ritter. So he's gonna be more of a focal point than Grady would be. Because now they're gonna be like that. Now they're gonna be like, the defense kept us in enough games to where we need to keep them together. So they're gonna try to roll out the red carpet to keep Grady. But if it's on defense, he gonna be ready to walk. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong.
Now, you know that this sucked the air out the whole damn show right there.
But I'm gonna give you guys
like,
the update on the salary cap here. The salary cap, we only got 21, almost 22 million left right now. And next year, with all the new contracts and everything that's been made, there's only $68 million to spend next year. That's all.
And we haven't made cuts yet.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't made cuts yet. Exactly.
We're looking at you, Casey. But go ahead, Blackberry. Go ahead, brother.
Casey ain't going nowhere.
I have an unpopular, controversial response.
Oh boy, it was Spice Channel. This is the Spice Channel today. Go ahead, Blackberry.
Coach already hinted at that Falcons will be picking Georgia players. How many we don't know, and who we don't know.
Oh boy.
As far as your quarterback, Coral.
Stetson Pittsburgh.
Magnus.
Lord. Don't do it. Don't. You better not say his name. Don't you say his name.
The best way to use Mike's argument that he ain't gonna like this.
K-Styles, don't let him do it, man.
The best way to save money is to draft you a quarterback late in this draft.
He's doing it.
And
he's going to do it.
I mean, there's a guy that's going to be available late in this draft by the name of Stetson.
Oh, hell, there you go.
He's taller than Bryce Young.
And
Mike just ran up on the curb.
Him sitting now think about this now. Him sitting behind Taylor Heineke and Desmond Ritter for a year.
God. Yeah, exactly,
they are
Silas.
all three of them are similar players. They are very similar players. They are very similar players. The three of them play a very similar game. Desmond Ritter is just the most efficient out of the three. But Stetson Bennett is a winner.
So if it
does, but if it doesn't work out with Dez, you do have.
I'm just here to be the ringleader, the referee, because it's about to go down. So I'm just gonna sit here in the corner
No.
You don't have to go spend a lot of money on a quarterback if you want to continue building at the position and it not be Desmond Ritter for whatever reason after this coming 2023 season. You can go get a Stetson Bennett, who is very familiar with winning. He's very familiar with winning championships. Now wait a minute. Now if we say if we can all agree that the Georgia Bulldogs was as close as it gets to an NFL caliber team the past couple seasons, and who was for that mostly NFL caliber college football team, it was Stetson Bennett, and he won 2 back-to-back championships, and he did it in
See, thanks a lot. Mike probably didn't pull the screen door off his house.
Yeah, I'm just here to make sure, we don't need a referee. So
we need a referee because he know what he's doing.
Hashtag draft Stetson Bennett. Hashtag draft.
Hashtag Mike coming for you. Hashtag Blackberry.
Hashtag draft Stetson Bennett.
Mike, did you take your Pepto-Bismol?
Whoa.
His transmission was somewhere.
Hey, I'm about to say, Jenny says I was running.
Hey, you're not gonna sit here and say Stetson Bennett is similar to Desmond Ritter. That didn't just come out your damn mouth, did it?
Did you park the car on the curb, Mike?
I don't remember seeing Desmond throwing the ball backwards and fumbling the ball backwards. I don't remember seeing Desmond Ritter going to Cincinnati Bengals junior college. Wait, I don't remember seeing that happen.
Maggie, do you have Mike's blood pressure medicine?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to email that to Mike.
I think Blackbear going to go into hiding.
Oh, no.
What in the? We living. You just. We really did. You really said that. You.
I'm still mad at y'all calling me by my first name. Forget Stetson Bennett.
I apologize. I look, bottom of my mad loving heart. I apologize.
Hey, have you ever seen that?
Like, you're not gonna sit up here and count for a Stetson Bennett to be a whole NFL quarterback when he can't even throw the ball forward.
Hey, have you ever seen that anime called Black Lagoon when that maid goddamn drove that car, whipped that hole on top of the roof? That's what Mike just did right now.
He said he was gonna be in the house in 5 minutes. He ain't even make it in the damn house.
I'm trying to, but this. Are you serious? You said that with a straight face too.
Yeah.
Mike then took up 2 parking spaces, parked on the curb, knocked the sign over.
This is why we don't need anybody in Georgia on this team, because it takes like that.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else threw the ball backwards, went 13 for 35 in the college game. Georgia players, Mike. You better get off of them.
No, we want to talk about this. No, Mike, you talk about those Georgia players. You talk about those.
I don't even want to hear it.
No,
get off our Georgia players.
Oh man, where my whiskey at?
I love them, but I ain't stupid. I wear my Georgia pride every day. I wear it proud every day.
Everybody allowed a moment.
Lord have mercy,
Jesus. Mike, grab the paper bag and breathe, bro. Grab the paper bag and breathe.
I'm not even mad at the possibility that Desmond may not work, but Stetson Bennett.
Oh yeah.
You say we want to talk spicy. You want to talk spicy today? That's what he said.
2-time champion, back to back.
Oh man.
Hey.
Not he. The game was over before the damn third quarter hit.
Hey, look, you want to talk about some spicy shit? I got one for you.
Oh, let's go.
Please give me some spice. I need a little bit of spice in this chicken, okay?
Okay. Since everybody says the Falcons need a quarterback so badly.
Boy.
Uh-oh. Zach Wilson.
Oh my Lord, he gonna take some.
How do you think everybody would have reacted if they would have fell into the hype and got Will Levis?
Oh,
thank you. This is the portion of the show where television is going to go off now. You're welcome.
I mean, think about the whole media and everybody in Atlanta said they need a quarterback that badly.
Oh God,
man! Hey, look, but
they gonna go draft Cool Whip.
Look. If that's the case, you might as well get Jameis Winston, man.
Hey, look, but remember what everybody been saying. 3rd round quarterbacks don't work. You can't say he sucks if he's a 1st round pick.
I'm glad you said something about that, K-Styles, because it seems to me that people have forgotten history. And Mad Mike, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but how many of the great quarterbacks were taken in were 1st round picks?
Well, Mike driving.
Yeah, we don't want him running into nothing else. But I'll ask Coach, how many of the great quarterbacks were 1st round picks? Because
when have quarterbacks ever lived up to anything? Let's keep it real.
Because
the last one,
1st rounders, when the last, especially the last 2 to 3 drafts.
Oh, 2 to 3 drafts. Oh, okay.
Based off of reputation coming into the draft. Based off of reputation coming in.
No, I'm just talking about their skill level, not the hype, because it's always hype with quarterbacks, right? All of them always get overhyped. Every quarterback come in always get overhyped. But my thing is, it's not even the fact. It's like, for me, I say it time and time again, there's no guarantee that we'll ever see another Matt Ryan. So I'm fully prepared for Desmond Ritter to suck. I don't know about y'all, but I'm prepared for that. So the question becomes, what the hell makes anybody think that a Stetson, a Herndon Hooker, or whoever, DTR, is going to come and save us? That's the question that I have. So what's the next course of action?
Free agency, brother.
Well,
it's all about development for Roy.
If we to get on a bit of
also would get that chance. Go ahead, Black. I'm sorry, man.
To get a little on a serious tip, what really saved this franchise is Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith. That's who that would go to. It would be Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith. It wouldn't even be the personnel they bring in, because we know that the quarterback is not the focal point of the offense for Arthur Smith. We know that already. He's the leader like he's supposed to be, and he's somebody that's going to be smart with the football. That's what an Arthur Smith quarterback is supposed to be. Not the guy that's going to go out there and be able to throw all across the field, all down the field, and be able. He could be able to, but he's not going to be asked to. And he's going to be asked to, do crazy shit like Lamar Jackson and be able to scramble for 40, 50-yard runs and shit, and still don't score a touchdown. So it's not necessary. Right.
I'm tired of his name. You hear his name again? You're going to get a blue flag.
Flag on the play.
Can I do another spicy take, y'all?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. If we have takes like this on a weekly basis, that's it. That's what we're gonna call it. Spicy take. You got first take, hot take, spicy take. Now, if we're gonna be talking about this, I got another one. Here's another one. I don't think that we're gonna draft a running back. Now, so I don't think that we're going to draft Bijan, because I see how Arthur Smith likes to run John. John could be anywhere.
Cardell,
John, yeah. Because like now you get John on the field. You can get Fitzpatrick on the field. You can get Kyle Pitts on the field, Mac Hollins, and Drake. And if you want to keep somebody else, yeah. But John actually does come out the backfield sometimes too. A lot. Yeah. So, like I said, he's going to be lined up against a linebacker. And if you've seen his highlight film, he runs away from people. That dude can gallop. Okay? So trust me on this. Like, I don't think we're not going. I don't think with Bijan is at play at 8, but we may get a running back. Apparently, coach knows this guy on the practice squad that is supposed to be a beast as well.
He's there.
Yep.
He's available. And that's he's in case of emergency, break glass type of person. We're gonna keep him on the practice squad. But I actually see us using Jonnu in a lot of different type of things, and maybe interchangeable with Kyle Pitts. You may see Kyle come out the backfield. Why the hell not?
Jet sweeps.
They have a very flexible offense.
Very.
And I said it to coach and them a while back that Mac Hollins kind of reminds me of a Cooper Kupp.
I like him
because if you watch how he goes after the ball down the seam, how he gets in the end zone, it's similar to what Cooper Kupp used to do when Matthew Stafford wanted to kind of throw deep. And I was telling people, I was like, for all you guys that want ready to throw the deep ball, I said, you're going to see him he's going to be that one guy that's going to be able to make them catches, but it's not going to be all the time. If you go back and look at Cooper Kupp when he played, Cooper Kupp definitely one of them guys that likes to catch them deep balls down the sideline or in the end zone. So just pay attention to that. But
what I noticed about Hollins, he finds open zones a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He sits in zone. He finds zones real well. So,
and what they're going to do, he gets behind people too.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He's not the fastest, but he can get behind folks.
With that being said, he likes going underneath and catching those balls in those small zones. you may see your big guys and your tight ends going to catching those deep routes. Now you probably have Cal just open up one-on-one under there. So it's a lot of setup with that offense right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Personnel without so far can do everything. Be real, man. They can do it. They can do it all.
They can do some shit right now, boy.
They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
I hate offense, but damn, they can set some stuff up.
Hence why we're not doing a bunch of splash plays. We're basically they're getting the place where they have that amoeba offense. Whatever Arthur Smith want to do, they'll be able to do.
There's a chance you may see a lot of explosive plays this year.
I think so.
That's a strong chance.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because people are like, run game. Boop, on your head.
They gonna cheat up because Algier.
Exactly.
That boy demands attention. That boy demands attention.
Y'all got you got to think. Starting off, knowing Pitts is gonna be on the field and Algier, those two right there automatically got attention. Which means that now you got to pay attention to him. You got to pay attention to Drake and Jonnu.
Drake already
going to happen is your defense is going to have to be super honest. And ain't no low in the box. It's no low in the box. Please don't do that.
You can't. But even when they loaded the box, like Arthur was like, fuck, I'm still gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
Run the ball. It looks like whatever.
Yeah. See, and the thing is, they're going to load the box. It ain't even about the box being loaded. It's about your outside corners and your safeties. Because the way you see Algier break tackles and even Cordell, and now you got Jonnu Smith who can like Coach say run away from it, or he can run you over.
Right.
How do you not tell your secondary to cheat up to help with the tackling up in close proximities? How do you not tell them to cheat up? You mess around, do a what they call it, a hitch and go. You do a hitch and go with somebody on the outside. They done bit on the damn play action. Hey man,
which they are.
Look, and see a lot of those runs that were stopped. A lot of those runs we had that could have been taken to the house. You're gonna see them go to the house now.
Got a better blocking.
Oh, you want to know why?
Wide receivers.
Because guess what? Mac Hollins was the 6th best ranked blocking wide receiver, and that's why I said last week. When I think somebody in the comment section was like DJ Shark, and I was like, can he block?
He's in Carolina, y'all. Yeah, he's in Carolina. I think now.
Look. Yeah. See, people didn't got hyped on the Pampers. Let me tell y'all something. They got all they got is a quarterback boutique. They got any kind of quarterback.
No. And they don't, man.
Who?
They gonna have a quarterback boutique.
You mean Beaker?
Now,
he said Beaker.
Also, Carolina can mess up some things on a lot of people. Also, Carolina can go defense on our ass and screw everything up too.
They could. Yep. They could.
They could. But
and plan for next year for the quarterback.
Now, Coach, what you saying that would that force us to trade out of the A spot?
Don't trade out anyway,
Coach.
I'm telling y'all, we're gonna trade.
Trading out, we boost this team up. Like
we're gonna trade out, guys. Yeah, we're trying to fill this team, man.
Bro,
but here's the thing.
Up crazy.
Here's where it's like the scenario where it's going to get like real spicy. Now, here's the thing, because once that first quarterback goes, Will Anderson is not going to shape this whole thing. If he goes, okay, fine, okay, because we already know that he's one of the top players in this draft. As soon as that first quarterback go, that phone is going to be ringing off the hook, okay? And Maggie's cousin's going to be picking up the phone and is like, okay, what you want?
Yeah.
What you got? What you got for me? Because I ain't taking no. Okay, I'll exchange first, depending on who it is. I'll exchange first. I want your 2 and a 4.
This year and some next
year. Yeah.
I want your 2 and a 4 this year, and I want some from next year too.
Exactly.
Give me my money.
I'm telling you, man. I want something with when the Pilgrims screwed over the Indians, man, all those years ago, man. I want a fleece job. Okay. Like,
it's coming. It's coming.
I have a question.
What's up?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Because this is something that I hear a lot of people saying over and over and over and over and over and over, and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And I want everybody starting from the top. what makes now we answer this question first. Are we in a rebuilding or retooling phase?
According to how we build it, my opinion, I don't think so.
What would you call it in this particular phase?
This seems like the next step. I think last year was kind of like a rebuilding.
But it's a process of the rebuilding phase, right?
It's in the stage,
Right.
yes. It's
Yeah,
stage 2.
Yeah.
So everybody can agree to that, right?
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got this checked. Second question: if that's the case, why is it do or die?
Oh, you referring to the hot seat stuff?
Yeah, the hot seat stuff.
Right.
See, if we understand if we understand that it is the next step in the rebuilding phase, then why is everybody on the hot seat? Why is it we have to do this or else?
That's just perception.
I see how what GA Texas boy is saying. You know, because I guess ideally would Arthur Blank is an older man, so it's like okay at this point it's like okay. The plan was, in his interview, he said, okay, there was a process to this, right? 7 and 10, okay, we had to get rid of some guys. We got rid of Julio, then the next year we got rid of Matt Ryan and whatnot, and then we're getting better. Being the fact that the division is down right now, there is no Tom Brady. There is no Drew Brees and nothing like that. This division is weak. So at this point, we got to try to go and win a division. I'm not saying it's like a age of like desperation or anything like that, because as you can see the moves that we're making, it's not that. Okay, but it seems like we're trying to win this division for years to come. But at some point, you got to go get it. This may be year one of like, okay, let's go get it. What do you think, Mike?
Go get that? Yeah. See, I agree with that. Now, there are different stages of winning, and that's the thing I'm getting to. It's different stages of winning. I don't think we're nowhere near the fact that we like, all right, we're not getting to the Super Bowl now. Arthur Smith needs to be fired. So that's what I was getting at. I was getting at, in fact, all right, which stage you guys think that we should be? It's all right. We need to be number one in this division.
Competitive. We got to be competitive.
What? Because like you said, like we said before, we were this close to the playoffs, so they see the potential for us to get into the postseason. So making sure that we lock down our division is number one. Number two, making sure that we got enough steam to get into the playoffs. I believe in their heads, they're looking at it like if we can get in the playoffs, we can do some damage. But we got to get to the playoffs.
Can I add something?
Like, can we? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, Ms. Maggie. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I agree with everybody on the panel, and I, like they're saying, it's kind of the third step. We had COVID situation when they came in, so there was no, combine and everything else. We cannot forget that. So that's true. We really couldn't get a grasp of where they was going with it. They had to work. At the same time, Terry was put over here to get us out of cap hell. So we was dealing with that last year. We wanted more pieces, but we couldn't get who we wanted to get. But we also was willing to possibly make an exception at quarterback position because we didn't know what to expect. They wasn't sold on Marcus. They wasn't. They wasn't sold on Matt Ryan, really, and they wasn't really sold at that quarterback spot. But now that we have a little bit, you see they're doing, I'm actually happy about the pieces they've been picking up. It's showing us the direction they're trying to go. We got to improve this defense. So we haven't had that, like you said, Grady has been holding this thing down. He needs some hungry men out there alongside of him. So now we have a little bit to play with. So we're going to have and the offense is going to be decent. I know we got some more things that we got to address, but I say this year, it's not hot seat time, but we will finally see, okay, now we know what the Falcons are trying to do this year. And they want to compete because we in a shit show in the NFC South right now. So it's up for grabs, and I don't think they're just thinking for next year. They're thinking right now. Definitely. But of course, my eyes is not on Super Bowl. We're still developing players, but we are going to be good as hell to compete for it, at least.
I'll
Right,
tell you one
man.
thing, Maggie. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Maggie, and Blackberry too, and everybody on this panel. You think about this. It took really one move and a hell of a draft to get Philly to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it
It
is.
took one move, and that was AJ Brown. Now, like I said, we're not talking about Super Bowl, okay? But I'm just saying, because once chemistry builds, right, and you got great coaching and you got talent, you never know where it's going to take you.
Right.
The only problem why the Los Angeles Chargers have not made it into the Super Bowl or anything because they have the talent. They had Khalil Mack. They got Joey Bosa. They got Derwin James. They got Herbert. They got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. Why have they not done anything? The coaching is bad. And that man is in that division too. We ain't got that man. Ain't nobody dominating this division. Ain't nobody team is really over the top in terms of talent better than us as we build this team. There's pieces there that make sense. For the first time in a long time, the pieces on this team make sense. And we actually see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. Okay? Yes. Warren,
Let me answer that. What helped? I got it's a two-part question. What helped Kansas City win the Super Bowl? I think Mike. Huh?
Can I get that?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Christoph. What helped Kansas City win the Super Bowl?
This past Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they only gave up 10 points in the second half.
Adjustment.
Okay.
Running the football because Patrick Mahomes had under 200 yards passing.
Okay.
Hey, one more piece.
Go ahead.
Kadarius Toney and special teams.
Okay. Now, with that being said, K-Style said something, but y'all didn't hear it. Coaching. We have a team that has elite coaches on it, especially on defense. And I say elite because these dudes can take a roster that was slated to go 2-15 and make them 7-10. Despite all of the BS that we went through. Nobody saw us going 7-10. Now, with that being said, we was in every game. Now what you do is you take that same roster, you got a front office that knows how to build onto that, and you take that and you put that in front of elite coaching. Kansas City beat a juggernaut team in Philly because they had Andy Reid at great coaching.
Don't forget that line, Juan, because they had 70 sacks during the season. They ain't touched Patrick Mahomes one damn time.
That's what I'm talking about.
We already broke that down.
That's what I'm talking about.
The MVPs of the game.
They were not supposed to be beat because their team was stout with defensive players. They made all these moves, but at the end of the day, coaching got them over the hump. Yeah. And that's the difference maker. So you looking at right now that same recipe. You looking at that right now. They're picking players that's fitting the scheme, that's going to work. And Mike said it a lot of times. These coaches want their guys. And everybody's nitpicking on why we getting this player, because at the end of the day, they know the coaches know them. The learning curve is very short, and that chemistry is going to be just like that. So you could take a team like we have, and you can beat a juggernaut if you got the right kind of coaching. Y'all pay attention. It's the little intangible stuff that go over the top of y'all head.
Oh, you said intangibles. That's the thing that they love about Desmond. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about that. Okay, Coach.
That's stuff y'all not paying attention to.
You get called your first name again. All right, you gonna lose that name forever. You gonna lose that nickname forever at this point.
Michael, don't do that now.
Don't do that, Michael.
All right, Kevin. Okay, Kevin.
Hey, there's no
I would know your last name out there, Kevin. I'm not gonna do that to you, Kevin.
Wait a minute.
Hey, go right ahead, motherfucker. My government's in the system.
Why is y'all acting like this is 8 is enough?
Hey, he paying his taxes. Shit, leave him alone.
Wait a minute. Hold
He
on.
got paid his
Hold on.
child support.
John
Don't
boy.
do that to him. Don't do that.
Child support. Oh,
Okay, Maggie. All right, you might want to hold it down, cause I tell people your middle name. Okay.
Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm about to pull up, Mike.
He already,
You bet not. I'm about
he
to pull
already
up
did.
right
He
now.
already did that one time.
Middle name.
listen.
Mm.
I just said what Juan said. That particular I word is what Terry Fontenot, Maggie's cousin,
Intangible.
loves about Desmond Ritter. It's not. They don't talk about his accuracy. They talk about the fact that they talk about his ability to win BlackBerry. He talks about his ability to win BlackBerry. Okay. They talk about the fact that he's a leader, BlackBerry.
He's a winner.
That boy good.
That boy good.
He's winner.
Hey, Magnus, but you know something though?
What's up?
They got film on AJ Terrell practicing. Now.
D. Coleman. I see you. I'm gonna look up D. Coleman in my yellow pages or something. Let's find his address.
You better not show
I'm
up to the
showing up.
cookout, D. Cole.
Don't you do it.
You gonna be in trouble.
So what people are missing about Ritter, as we speak right now, the young man is training.
He's working now.
I've heard reports of him. He's training right now. Even though y'all see sightings of him at the racetrack and all that, he's training. Mm-hmm. He ain't taking no time off.
What the hell?
And for a man that got a chip on his shoulder, and y'all claim that he's either not ready or he doesn't exist. We're gonna see about that.
Well,
I think we winning, bro. Yeah. What's up, Mike? What's up?
I want to go back to first the topic, which is the grade. So
yes, sir.
Right now, I give us an A. I give us an A right now because one of the level of talent we've gotten so far, and two, because they went and got exactly what they wanted in free agency. People could think it was Hargrave and all these guys and Run Payne, even though the Run Payne got franchise tag, but they could think it was to go after these guys that everybody saw the big names highlighted in bold print everywhere they went on social media. But they went and got the guys they wanted. And you know they went and got the guys they wanted because they did it days 1 and days 2. They went and got the guys they wanted. And the guys that they still needed to kind of pitch a little bit and mold them a little bit, they got them later on in the week or the next week. So there's that. And then there's the what's his name? Y'all know. Huh?
Oh man, Black.
What are you talking about?
Tell me, defense.
Yeah, the defensive lineman we reinstated.
Eddie Goldman.
Eddie Goldman.
We ain't got that yet.
Y'all, he ain't got that yet, but y'all know how I am with names. But so that was not by mistake. That was systematically planned. The guy was never retired. Okay, he was just a reserve. They planned for 2023 to be a contending season, in my opinion.
Right.
Just based off of that move right there alone. Now I know he hasn't gotten here yet, but he'll be here. I mean, of course they're gonna have a conversation with this guy. They ain't gonna just say, "Oh, let's just pull his name out of hat and say we bringing him back." No, they done talk to the dude. Now, there's that. Then I go to what Mike asked. What's the sense? Is there why the sense of urgency from the fan base? For me, from a fan perspective, we already know what it is. They ready to see winning football again. That's from the fan perspective. Now, from from the team perspective, if you look at how everything's been done so far, you would think that they plan on being a winning football team this season. Now, what that winning looks like, for me, I think it looks like making a playoff appearance. If you now, we know the division is in shambles, so a lot of people would say win the division. That would be winning in this definition, that in particular, right? But you never know. You never know. The Carolina Panthers might turn out to be good. You never know.
Whoa.
Hey, just damn, chill out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. Okay.
I'm with you.
Now,
I'm following you.
If there's a chance that there's a 2-team race in the NFC South with winning in the columns and more winning than losing in the columns, then we can still go on to the playoffs without winning the division. Now,
Right.
So for me, it's making a playoff appearance this season. That's what winning for me would be this season.
Blackberry.
That makes sense.
Blackberry and Coach, because I ain't hear from you in a minute.
That's what I was getting at. That because everybody have different idea of what hot seat means, and that's what I was alluding to. The fact that it's like, all right, for me, without a doubt, it has to be winning the division. I don't care about going deep into the playoff, but at this point, and especially with the teams, you know, the Saints look like absolute trash. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on with Carolina, and then Tampa is just an absolute mess. Like, these guys have to dominate this. They have to at least win 3 games out of this division. All right, that has to happen for me. So they have to take this division. I can say that.
Y'all know y'all could have just summed that shit up in one sentence. We just need to see some goddamn progress from 7-10. That's all y'all had to damn say.
I mean, it may be 7-10, though, Kev. That's the thing. 7 games might win this division.
Yeah, you're right about that. Damn it won it last year.
Oh,
yeah.
Geez.
Yeah.
But I would say this though. This is what I'm gonna say, K-Style. I'm gonna go right to you. I'm actually going to like direct this to you though. It's not even a question. This is just a statement, you know. And Coach, you could chime in on it too. Check this out though. The way we're building this team, because we are building. The way we're building this team is just in case if we win the division. Yes, we're slated for a home game, but guess what? This team is built to win on the road. When this old Thomas Dimitrov team, when they got cold, I started to get a little worried. Like throwing the ball all over the field and whatnot. I was like, damn, we good. It's like we ain't got the line, we ain't got the right line, we may not have the right running back, blah 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 blah. But this team, the way it's fixed now, can go blow for blow with any team. How do you want it? You want to go score for score? We can do that. Mm-hmm. You want to have a defensive struggle? We can do that. We're getting guys that can close games. That's why you go out and get a Jesse Bates. That's why you do stuff like that. That's why you go out and get a On Your Mama. I know what his name is, but that's what we call him.
Oh, that was Zach Wilson.
I didn't know if the N came before the M. I didn't know. So I before C, Blackberry. You know, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's David On Your Mama. What kind of shit?
Look, long as you don't call her Aunt Your Mama, that's all right.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna tell you, but again, the way we're building this team, and again, just think about it. Even if we don't get like the top edge in the draft, what makes you think we may not take a flyer on an Ngakwe? Like, or a Frank Clark. Maybe just to save him for the postseason. Frank Clark gets busy in the postseason. He don't do shit during the regular season. Oh yeah. He don't. We know that. But when it's playoff time, that's what he does.
He steps out.
But here's the thing. What will be the difference between now and later? Okay. Now this team is slated to go to Philly and win. It's a cold weather team.
Yeah.
This is a cold weather team built in the deep south. Okay. That's a cold weather team built to go to a Philly in a cold weather and beat them. To go to Chicago and not be concerned about the weather because we can run the ball absolutely down your throat. See, this is why I don't believe the fact of teams like the New York Jets that's playing Madden right now and is picking anybody to go onto the team because you need coaches to be able to formulate that together. You need a cook to be able to stir the pot. They ain't got that in New York. They ain't got that in Chicago. We got that in Atlanta, though.
Right.
We got a guy that could put pieces together, just like what my boy said, with $3.75 as in cap space, was able to stir the pot.
You're right.
That's what
Yeah, I
we're
don't know how
doing.
they
That's
did
what we're
that.
building.
Pulling pennies out the sofa.
And
And it's out the
also,
sofa. Ooh,
Yes, sir.
boy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's finding the pennies, boy.
it's also important to highlight that these contracts are team friendly. These
Right.
new
Front loaded,
contracts are
man.
team friendly. So when we talking about doing grades, we got to look at it on all aspects. Now, if they're able to do a trade with the Cardinals for D-Hop, and they spend less than a second round pick, which is what the buzz is right now.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an
Blackberry.
A+ free agent. That's gonna be an A+ off season, bro.
Blackberry. Now, see, this is why me and you. Now, I'm not going to go on the Rex pit on Thursday.
Gonna bring your ass on there one night. We'll be on there.
Look. This is not. This is a like Mike was
We're gonna
saying.
stagger your break one night. We're gonna stagger your break so you can get a whole hour and not just 30 minutes.
Sabotage. That's what this section is brought to you by. Sabotage.
Was it? If y'all think about it, we like Mike used to say, we not. This team ain't no choir boys. This team is being built to punish teams, especially our division. We built to punish teams because, contrary to popular belief, the coaches hear what everybody been saying. The players hear what everybody been saying. They know it's at stake, but they also know the potential. How you a bad team, but you almost get to the playoffs 2 years in a row?
You know what is really dangerous? You have to stay away from is the facts of expectations. We got to stay away from expectations. The more that you talk about expectations, we need to do this and we need to do that. We have to have X amount of wins. That's how you end up building, killing everything that you built.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. All right. You have to build a foundation of players first. And then I think, to go back to what Mag was saying, is that the Falcons are going to get to a point where they're going to, all right, we're going to be one player away from, winning a championship. At that point, that's when you say, all right, is it a quarterback? Is it a defensive end? Is it a corner? I don't think we're at that point right now. When we get to that point, I feel is that when that defense is the engine, when the defense is the engine, then we can go out and make a play for Lamar, make a play for whomever that play is. But that has to be the focal. That has to be the focal point of barometer as far as when we're trying to win championships. So I'm not throwing that out. It could be this year. This defense just turned completely insane, and then we're like, yeah, we're ready. And we go out and decide, all right, Lamar still ain't got a contract. He's still a very good player. We don't know what Desmond Ritter is at this point. I damn sure don't want to get one of these young rookie quarterbacks out there. And all right, let's go see what happens. Bring Lamar in, say, hey, bro, this is only a 2-year deal. I give you about $50, maybe $60 million for those 2 years, 120 for 20. That third year, you can get the hell on. But this is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So I think it really depends on where this defense goes from this year to next year. We can say, all right, we one player away.
Yeah, I think you're right, Mike, because and that's why, honestly, like I said, we don't agree with everything that everybody says. And Coach, I'm asking you this question because I'm not sold on it. I don't want him, and it's not because of the fact of he's not a special player. I don't want D-Hop. I don't. I like Mac Hollins, and I need somebody that could just work the slot. Just find somebody else. I don't want to hedge because it seemed like they want or 2 or 4, a partridge in a pear tree, some navigators, and your mortgage for D Hop. He's not that guy anymore, and I don't want to sit there and hedge my bets to somebody because that's a sign to your fan base saying we ready to win now.
Mm-hmm.
When you go get a guy like that. So again, Coach, like, what do you particularly think? Because that goes exactly what Mike was saying, that we have to be careful with expectations. So I don't want a guy like OBJ that's going to mess up Desmond Ridder instead of going through his progressions. He's going to get tunnel vision.
What are you talking about?
OBJ.
That's what I'm saying. And I think that's the same. I feel that's the same thing for D Hop because if he comes here, he's going to want the ball.
Yeah.
This is a run. This is the run first. This is the run first team.
Yeah.
So throw him the ball a lot.
He don't fit.
He's going to click and he's going to get in his feelings and start doing some stupid stuff. He's not like an Odell, but he's a diva still. He's one of those diva wide receivers, and we don't need it on this team. And I don't think the Falcons will bring him in because he's not. He's a good receiver. There's no doubt about that. But he doesn't fit this system.
That part.
Yeah.
He doesn't fit the system. We need guys that want to come in here and who's going to want to work. We need those blockers like Matt Howard. He said, "I love blocking." We want people like that.
Yeah,
Matt Howard. Yeah. Matt Howard. He said it. Mm-hmm.
We don't need those guys. I need the ball. No. We don't need you to come in here for no status quo. We want you to come in here to be that workhorse to help this team win. Although your skills can help the team win, but we need you to do that dirty work too.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Can you do me a favor? Can you look up where Drake London was ranked
in blocking?
In blocking for receivers.
I'll check it out.
Oh.
Hey,
I don't know where to look. That's why I'm asking. Because I don't know where to look.
And you know something else? Most of the players, when they're asked about Ridder, especially the ones on offense, they're happy. They want to see what kind of leader he can be. If you paid attention to Jonnu Smith and all of them, when they asked him about Ridder, these guys are like, look, y'all telling me this the leader right here, then I want to play with the leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for somebody else beyond him. They're like, if you're telling me this is my quarterback, this is who I'm going to be playing with, I want to have a relationship with this man right here. I need to know, I want to pick his brain. I want to work with him so that we can have the best tandem possible. You know what I'm saying? These players, they're buying into the team. So they're not coming in on it's all about me. They want to be like, look, I want to contribute. I want to help make this program better. If y'all telling me that's my leader, I want to work with him and make this thing happen.
And there's one player that we're kind of leaving out of the equation as far as that wide receiver room. We got to remember, we still got Jared Bernhardt for 2 more years.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And don't forget everybody's favorite, Frankie D.
I think he's a free agent this year.
No, not this year.
No, they signed him to like a deal. They signed him to like a.
He'll be back this year.
I think they want him to succeed, man. I really think they really like Darby.
They do.
Right. He's a good special team. He's a good special teams guy, man. Like I said, he brings something to this team. That's the reason why they keeping his ass. They not finna just keep somebody that doesn't bring jack shit. See what happened with Brian Edwards? We thought he came in to bring something. He ended up.
No. He brought hopes and dreams and left.
Oh, hold on. We got Michael. Okay. $10 super chat. $10 super chats. He said, my man Michael right here, man, said, I'd resign Evans, Hennessy, Gossett, and bring in Shaq Griffin at cornerback. Oh, boy. All of that would be really cheap and fill tons of holes. I think Shaq, I don't know, man.
He wanted brother to follow, so no, we good.
I want someone that we I want someone that we could actually.
Oh, we gonna let that slide. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't want to. I thought about it. I was like,
like snuck that one under the table.
That's been that way he's been.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Like I said, like if his brother's going to come, then he needs to master the art of running straight and looking out for that ball for a fair.
I think his brother retired. I think he retired.
He did just recently retire. Yeah.
All right, they left Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. listen, but like again, just like what you guys are saying is that. Oh, actually, I got to get to a question. It said like the depth. It was talking about like the depth on this line. Now, of course, we got the usual suspects. You got your Jake, who with the Matthews boys, they never retire. We got issue at left guard. Not necessarily solidified yet. Might be some competition. Hopefully, they address that. I will address that in a second. We have Drew Dahlman. Lord have mercy. We have Drew Dahlman at center. Okay. We got the technician at right guard for the next 5 years. He will retire a Falcon. Book it. I'm saying it now. We got a technician at right guard, and we got the crazy ass Caleb. We got crazy ass Caleb at right tackle. He thought he was going to get the bag by hitting free agency. No, you take this 11 and come back. Okay. And you still got Schaefer. I think you still got Schaefer, who I think that they trying to shape into like a left guard. Or I think I particularly love my linemen to have no teeth. Where am I going with this?
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. I can do it. I can do it all day.
I'm going down there in blocks for you.
That's gonna make sure I can hit him hard.
The type of guard that you can't even fit a mouthpiece for him.
That thing wide open like I-10 cross Texas.
Bruh, he got that field goal. He got that goalpost gap.
Yes, I like Cody Mark, left guard, man. I'm telling you, that dude. I think you could get him possibly in the late 2, maybe 3rd round. What you think, Cody? How you feel about Cody Mark?
He gonna smile for you, no. I don't listen. If he's gonna come in here, man, he's gonna.
You broke in my nose.
But hey, I won't mind bringing him in here, but it's a different. Hey guys, it's come from college to pro. It's still different.
What?
Yeah.
He gonna scare some people.
Drake's stupid.
Drake's so stupid. The toothless aggressive.
Toothless.
I got 2 in the back.
Arthur Smith gonna be like, "Hey, Cody, see that man over there? He talking about your teeth. Who talking about my teeth, coach? Put me in, coach. I'm gonna get him. Who talking about my teeth?
Smile for me. Smile.
Hey, folks need to realize now, this offensive line was ranked like 10th in the league at the end of the season.
Right.
So I know, I do feel like it's definitely a question mark at left guard for sure. But you don't have to put as much expense on left guard if the cohesiveness of the line is still there anyway. So maybe you still hope Wilkinson. Maybe you take, because we ain't taking a whole lot of chances, right? They pretty much going and doing what they want to do without taking a lot of chance. Maybe they say, okay, you in success, you have to gamble at some point in some area of some sort, right? So
yeah, you do.
Maybe the gamble is hoping Wilkinson stays healthy at left guard long enough for you to feel like you're comfortable with him starting, because he played damn good when he started.
How about this dude right here, Blackberry? You seen what that man look like now? I hate to get in involved with Styles. What you think? You think you like Fluka?
Didn't he retire, or was he still a free agent?
He need to. He need to retire.
Motherfucker, maximum model. That's all he is.
Yeah.
That motherfucker just hit a pose on y'all ass though. But
that's all he is. That motherfucker's a maximum model. That look, that man all he's just all show.
But kind of getting back to what you was talking about with Cody Mott, the only thing with him is you're gonna have to get him to put a little bit more weight on if you want him to play that left guard spot. Naturally left tackle.
Yeah, he
can't play guard, but he
you think he need to put more weight on?
He only like 300. He only like 300 max right now.
You need him to be bigger than that in this offense.
I'm not saying going up to 330. I'm just saying about 310 probably at the max.
Well, how big is Skoronski? Skoronski's like what? Barely what? 297? Like 300? How big is like Peter Skoronski?
I have no idea. I think he about 320.
And they say he's
he's a big dude. That's a big.
How's Cody Mock's technique?
Do you see his front teeth? That lets you know what his technique is.
You want him in a bar fight? You want him in a bar fight?
No, but you have to remember he was a converted tight end to tackle, so he got good feet.
Mm-hmm. He got.
I'll tell you one thing.
He can move.
This whole team is filled with just converted players. Troy, Tyler Algier.
These guards gonna pull a lot. These guards are going to pull a hell of a lot.
Right.
Mott's greatest attribute is that when he's pulling, he's a dog. He's a dog. Exactly. When he's pulling, he can get to that second level, and he can take out linebackers, safeties. He can take them out. He's a dog. I think what it is with him is close proximity blocking, keeping the quarterback clean, because I think he gave up quite a few sacks.
Oh, I'm good. We don't need a turnstile again. We dealt with that before.
But you got to remember now, you got Arthur Smith, who's an offensive lineman.
Yeah, he can coach that up. He can coach because one thing you can't.
He can't start if he's having issues like that though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know these two guys like this. These two guys, Dahl and Clabo. Is he those two old crazy bastards?
I hate seeing Harvey Dahl's name, bro, because he should have retired a Falcon. Every time I see his name, it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's not get depressed though.
I just got depressed just like that, bro. Like, damn, Harvey Dahl.
But yo, coach, like who is a bully in this particular draft that you would like to have? Like at guard, like who would you like to see at guard? That we need a bully at guard. We already got a technician with Jake at left tackle. Drew Dahlman is what he is at this point. Like what? Right. But now
in the draft
or anywhere, like who would you like to see at guard? I know
Torrance,
you on
from Florida.
Ooh. Jesus Christ. What are you like 3, 4, 5?
From Florida State?
Florida. When you that big, your name better be Osiris.
And I ain't taking none of them jokers out of Florida, boy.
Hey, this is a beast, though. I ain't gonna
lie. But like,
that was a beast.
But he can't pull like what Black.
He nah, but like I said,
he gonna pull him, break your damn neck if you pull him.
But there's one guy in this draft that I do like at guard, and it's unfortunate that he got hurt, and he was actually one of my favorite players out this draft. Andrew Voorhees was really a guy that I was looking for. Yeah.
I called him Friday the 13th.
Like he pretty much, like I said, that's all he did was pretty much pull. He big enough to where he can really go straight ahead, but he can pull too.
Yeah, and don't he got a brother? They got a family. They play football, don't they? Don't his family? They some ballers.
Right.
Yeah. He got a brother named Jason that you can't kill.
Nah,
he don't that boy don't talk much either. He just sigh.
He don't talk at all. Shit.
Yeah, he's a little confused though. He wears a hockey mask, but he's a little confused though. You know?
Wow. They got them new helmets that just fit around that part right there. You know, just.
But let's go to this one, man. We've been having fun today. Y'all thoughts on Eddie Goldman answering the call? Eddie Goldman come back, Mac Hollins and Mike Hughes signing. Coach,
welcome back, Eddie.
You're right.
You weren't gone long, but you was hidden for a little while. That's all you was. You were hidden.
He was looking through the hole in the fence.
And like I said, I still see, and I researched, I checked all the old press conferences. I never heard the coaches or anybody else in those press conferences when he called himself retired speak on it. I went back nobody spoke on his retirement.
Nope.
So it makes me think, okay, Eddie, sit down. Son could have been going nowhere, Eddie, at the time. He could have been injured. Don't know. So just going to retire. Because out of nowhere, he's reinstated.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That caught me off guard. Like when I saw Mike quick reel with that, and this is the first time I've seen Mike when he had like no words. Like during his reel.
Yeah, I had no clue. I had no clue where that came from. I was shocked with it. And that shocked me.
It crossed my mind, but I never said it out loud, so I ain't expecting.
Yeah.
I thought
I ain't see that coming at all.
I didn't. My thing is like, did he take the time off due to like the whole COVID issue?
Could have been, man. People really underestimate the impact COVID had on the world, bro.
Mindset.
Yeah. And those guys are part of the world. You never know what that reason was. And like I said, did we hear from Eddie Goldman? When he retired? You didn't hear anything.
There was no speech. Anything made.
No speech to nothing.
It's possibility it was a conversation they had with him prior to signing him. Like, hey, we gonna get you in the door now. But if you have reservations about playing football right now until some of this stuff clear up, we gotta wait putting you on. We put you on a reserve list. Come back next season if you feeling better, about the situation at hand. We COVID.
Eddie Goldman could come back looking like the Hulk. We don't even know.
Yeah,
I mean, this dude a monster, bro.
It was, in my opinion, it was strategic. It was strategic.
And it's apparent Akeem Hicks needed him. It's apparent.
What happened to him?
Proof is in the pudding.
What happened to him in Tampa? And
he had no help.
He was in Tampa. That's the problem.
He ain't had no help.
They thought Vita Vea was gonna be that help.
And Vita Vea ain't been stuffed since who been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ain't been the same since he signed since he inked that deal, man.
What's coming gone? Sue been gone too.
Hey, but what did we say about what did we say back in the day about Freeney and Vic Beasley? You know what I'm saying? You tandems you got players that benefit from, and that's Adamakin Sue and Vita Vea. That's one of them tandems that they benefited off of each other.
And Ant said something last week also. He said that's going to only help the young kid too, the other nose guard kid we got there too.
Timmy Horn.
Timmy Horn, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Timmy played really good at the end of the season last year, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
If they trade back and get Kalijah Cansey, if they trade back and get Kalijah Cansey, good luck in NFC South. Good luck.
Who is his comp? Who they comped him to? His pro comp. Who is Kalijah Cansey? Say his name.
Aaron Donald.
Thank you.
So you mean to tell me you gonna put baby Aaron Donald next to man? Listen, look. Y'all go ahead. Y'all teams. Y'all just go ahead and sit the season out because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be lights out. Sit the season out.
Man, Kalijah can't. Where do you think he's falling though? At least top 15, right?
Who was that? Cansey. Yeah, about top 15.
Yeah, top 15. That's why I say you because with the Lions, I think the Lions got the 15th pick or the 16th pick.
I think he'll be gone before 15 though. He gonna be gone.
Maybe not.
You think somebody gonna reach out for him?
Somebody,
I don't know.
May not have to reach.
They might look at his stature as something that they hold against him.
Yeah, he may not have to reach.
It's possible he could
probably look at him like he's but if they look at him as a DT, that would drop his value. That's those idiots, okay?
But y'all gotta realize these guys, a lot of this take is based on their combine too.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So he ran like
sometimes the tape doesn't show a lot of things, a lot of discrepancies about that cat too.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see plays get taken off. So
That's why when y'all look at this game footage with these defensive linemen, you have to look at the whole game and not the highlights.
Not just the highlights.
Yep. Because you got to see the tendency. You like them highlights don't show tendencies. Them highlights don't show patterns. Repetitive patterns.
So the reason why they call them highlights, you know,
right.
It's supposed to show like your best.
That's
right.
That's the reason why Brian Brees is going to be taken when he get taken high, because Brian Brees don't have the technical prowess that those guys got, like Kalijah Kancey, but he got a motor that go from bell to bell, horn to horn. Brees is at your neck all game long.
Well, I said his game ain't sexy, but goddamn it, you gonna see him around the play. See,
it ain't pretty, show no sexy.
But
and this is why we say do your homework, lazy content creators. Stop going with what you hear from everybody else and do your motherfucking homework.
That's why Siaka Ika is overrated, y'all.
Now he cursing. See,
I told you, I gave up him a while ago.
See, now K-Styles out here. Now that's his spicy take now. For those that you know,
he's gonna be a third round pick, guys. A late second.
Somebody's gonna take
y'all gonna talk bad about him too,
or at least they might throw him in a 3-4 nose type of situation. Man, I can see the Chargers taking a flyer on him.
Or Baltimore.
Yeah, they just need somebody to play the nose.
But here's the thing, though, and Juan can attest to that. We actually watched a couple games with him, and that game footage was a minute long.
Yep.
Of all the snaps that he had, his game footage was a minute long. So that's telling you it's first down and that's it. First down and run plays.
Yep.
In a quote unquote passing league.
If he don't see it, he gone.
We do still have Derek Tangelo, don't we?
No, we don't.
Yes. No, we don't.
What?
I don't know, Coach. I think we still got Tangelo.
I think he might be on. I think they had him on a futures deal.
Yeah, I think we still got Tangelo.
I got the roster right here. Hold on. I'll let you know.
Well, look at. Sometimes the roster don't all show everybody. You got to look at the contract on sports. Sports Track. If you go on Sports Track, you'll see everybody who's actually signed to a deal, even a future deal.
I got it right here from me.
So what would you do, K-Styles, in this draft then? What would be your strategy?
Let's see how so we see how free agency plays out. Like for me personally, like I told you, Pim Paul Terry is gonna make that phone call to Washington and be like, hey,
Pim Paul, take it back.
Y'all see they hyping up all these quarterbacks, right? We know y'all might want one of these because you got absolutely nothing over there. What we would do is we will swap that first round pick. You give me that second round pick and just the first next year and give us, like I said, it'll be all good. I'm trading back, bro. Like you said, because if you're looking at Nolan Smith, like I said, that may be kind of a gamble to take at 8, but the thing about it is you don't know if he's gonna last to a certain point.
Yes.
So if you're at 8, I'm looking at either Will Anderson falls, which we know that ain't gonna happen. Jalen Carter,
he's gonna fall.
If he falls, and Nolan Smith. But the thing about it is, it's a lot. It's a lot of good players in this draft. But if I'm going to maximize this draft, I'm trading back.
Yeah,
not too far back.
You know what, K-Styles? So how about this? Because Terry Fontenot, this guy is a mastermind. So what if he was to, like, you see, like, they want a guy like Nolan, I mean, I know, Terry Typhon and Arthur Smith, they talk shit all the time. So no one was like, in his interview, was like, yeah, they want to try to keep me in Georgia. Terry Fano even said we want to keep a lot of guys here in Georgia.
I mean,
we know this guy's hold on. This guy's a culture setter. What if they trade back to a point where they feel it's like we could trade back and still get him and still get other picks as well? So it's like you have like a certain spot. So you say like maybe like around 12, like a team like us around 12 that's desperate for maybe like a quarterback, or they see like a defensive player or whoever they would want, like at that 8th spot. You trade back, still get your guy, and still get other picks in the later rounds as well as next year, in case things don't work out.
I mean, that's exactly where I was gonna go with it. Like I said, you don't have to trade far back. I mean, just far back enough to where, like you said, 8 may be a little too high, but like you said, if you can get back, or you could trade back with Detroit or something like that, and then, like I said, they already got. You can give them 2 top 10 picks, whatever the fuck they want. So you trade that far back enough, and you're able to get in a guy like a Nolan Smith. Okay, boom, you got a need right there. And then, like I said, you have enough pass rushers where you're not putting him under the pressure where he has to produce right away.
Right.
Now you get that 2nd round pick. Who knows? Maybe the Falcons go ahead and address that slot receiver. Maybe a guy like a Jalen Hyatt or Tank. Well, Tank too high. Well, Tank might not be there at that 2nd round pick, but still have enough picks to where you can still build up on that defense, because you'll still have that second round pick, and like you said, boom, best defensive tackle available at that spot, whether it be a Keanu Benton. Who knows?
Yes.
A lot of them out there.
Yeah. He'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
Tangelo is not under contract.
Yeah, he's
okay.
All right. Well, but I think at this point it's like we'll just be strengthening the strength, because we do have edge guys. They just didn't play to their potential because of and it's not even a knock against these. It's not. But what Ryan Nielsen is going to do is come in here and he's going to let these guys do what they do best. But he's going to instill a level of toughness and a level of, he's going to establish bullies on this defense, especially in the front 7. Especially in the front 7. The first thing you want to do as a coach is you want to try to get your guys in here to understand like your mentality, to understand like what you're trying to do. On Your Mama is going to push that pocket. Double teams do nothing to him. It does not matter. I mean, hell, I told you, I didn't even K Styles wasn't even on the.
Oh, what'd you say, Magnus?
What's up?
What did you just say?
About
you say it doesn't work.
It does not. Double team.
You just said it doesn't.
It doesn't matter to him. I seen it. It don't matter to him. He pushed the pocket. This guy is going to.
I was about to do it to you. I was about to do it to you. I was about to do it to you. I passed on it. I was about to do it.
Yeah.
I'm back to Magnus, y'all.
I watch too much wrestling, y'all. I'm sorry.
But the one thing that nobody talks about Nolan Smith too is he's a lot better in coverage than most people give him credit for.
He carries for Bye bye, Michael Walker.
Oh God! See now Blackberry gonna get it.
Blackberry almost spilled his tea. Blackberry almost spilled his tea.
Michael Walker.
The reason you said that because Nolan can play the weak side linebacker.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's interchangeable with that part of it. So
that might be your 3. Anderson, Nolan, and Ellis. Anderson, Nolan, Ellis. That's your base. That's your base.
Right.
Yeah.
Read the hard way.
On Your Mama, Grady, right. Tyquan, and what do you want to put Zoe in there? If you want to like.
Don't. Yeah.
You start.
Yeah.
You start out. You start out.
So that's your 4 up front. Now, of course, we're gonna play multiple and whatnot. And Zoe may stand up or whatever the hell he wants to do. Zoe does whatever he wants to do. Okay, but
then you gotta run heavy team.
Right.
Eddie, on Your Mama, Taquan, and Grady.
Yes.
Look. I could see the Falcons drafting a defensive tackle like Keandre Colburn in like the 4th round just for the hell of it.
Yeah, like I said, you want a team that's gonna run it down your throat and then punish you on the defensive side. Like, and see, y'all got to understand with all these guys, that sack that Grady got on Brady. Oh, you're gonna see more of that. You're gonna see more of that.
Grady's gonna be in a lot of one-on-ones because honestly, I would. This is what I would do with Grady. In case Styles correct me, if I'm wrong or whatever, or anybody. I would make Grady into what I always said in this defense with Ryan Nielsen. I will make Grady my Cam Jordan, and just keep him outside because I already got my DTs that can push the pocket on the inside. But I need this man to go one-on-one because nobody can do anything with him one-on-one. So I want to free him up. And what I would do is I would have Nolan probably on the backside of him. So now that offensive tackle, now you got to make a decision.
So you saying you got having Grady and Troy Anderson? Oh God, on the outside.
Put one of those freaks behind him.
Troy Anderson gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, you put him in the middle.
He'll be your centerpiece. That's why you haven't seen Evans get re-signed.
Okay, I got you.
Go ahead, Mike.
Oh yeah.
See, the thing with Grady, you can't put him in one spot. If you put him in one spot, he's easier to defend. So you got to move him around. You got to put him at 3. Try to put him at 4. You got to use him 5, sometimes 6. But you got to move him around in order. And then what you do is you just stunt Grady. Just keep stunting. Stunt. You can't keep him up when you can't keep up with him when you put them at every spot. That 3, 4, especially those 3s and 4. You can't guard a Grady, so you got to keep moving them around, and that's why you got a guy like Onyemata, and that's why you got other guys like Ellis, Troy Anderson, and all those guys, because all they doing is beating up their middle.
So pretty much you're gonna have Grady will be like a Ray Lewis on our team. Teams will be trying to figure out where he's at.
See, the thing is with
getting the mention Lorenzo. I don't know how we keep getting to mention Lorenzo.
The thing is with Nielsen, if you go back and look at how he uses his tackles and his linebackers, he uses linebackers as ways to kind of stuff the guards as well. Stuff the guards, stuff the center, and then their defensive line can come off, and then they have more one-on-one. So they use their linebackers differently than most teams. So that's why I say you can't keep Grady in the same spot, because if you do, they'll tee off on them linebackers.
Right. Because if you notice when you looked at New Orleans, especially if you looked at a lot of the games with New Orleans against the Falcons, the Saints against the Falcons, and you said something about Cam Jordan. If you notice with that Cam Jordan, they always had DeMario Davis blitzing behind him.
Yep.
Yes.
Six blitzes. Yes.
Yes.
So this is where, like you said, this is where Troy Anderson comes into play. This is where
Ellis gonna be banked for it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, because Ellis is really one of those guys who just lines up anywhere.
Yeah.
And
you would have to account for him. And now let's imagine you're a quarterback coming to the line of scrimmage, and you have to account for not only let's just say Nolan is there, so not only Nolan, but Troy as well as Zoe
and Ebiketie.
We didn't even get to AK yet.
AK come out. He'll hit you like a Scud missile if you're not paying attention to him.
But we didn't even say anything about AK yet. So,
but that lets you that lets you know how much ammunition is in this Gatling gun they building.
That's what I'm saying.
The only problem
they got that World War II Gatling gun too.
Right. The ones that don't overheat.
Exactly.
Yeah, like people that the old coaches came in here and were using the Gatling gun like that. That old
they got the ones now that just rotate.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the thing about, like you said, the thing about it is it's continuous. It's continuous. It's continuous.
Right.
The more pass rushes you got, the more bodies you can keep fresh. That was one of the advantages. Even though the Falcons' defense was not great that year, they went to Super Bowl. You had a plethora, at least 7, 8 deep at pass rushes.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, and with these teams having rookie quarterbacks, you automatically overwhelm that rookie in their first year.
Shoot, you ain't talking about rookies now, Juan, because freaking Derek Carr, you get overwhelmed quick too.
Oh no! I'm just saying because you gonna play some of them teams, but yeah, for these they already know they're gonna get it. They're gonna come up to the line knowing, yeah, this is not gonna be a good day. Nope.
Well, I'm gonna put it like, I'm gonna open it up for the questions. I actually got a question for the panel because you guys are into like the Georgia sports and whatnot. I need to know, me in particular, can this guy, because he's a free agent right now, okay? And I particularly like him when he was in New England. How do y'all feel about Isaiah Wynn? Can he play the guard position?
He started at guard at Georgia.
Right. So could you bring him in and like plug him at guard?
Yeah, keep Schaefer instead.
How do you feel about Schaefer then? Like, is Schaefer, can he start? Like, is he good enough to start?
I think he'll be ready. Good. I think he'll be ready this year. I'm sure they got him on something special.
He struggled in last year's preseason. He struggled. So he needed some attention.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Michael said the same thing. Inconsistent, but good. That's not necessarily what you want at a guy that's like you're closest to the quarterback. That ain't what you want now. So,
and Vincent Taylor is not under contract.
No.
I don't even know if he's fully healed.
So first order of business here. Champagne Bath says, does anybody think Grady Jarrett could be done? No.
Nah.
Man, get your ass out of here with that bullshit.
Next question.
Get the hell out of here with that goofy ass shit. What the hell you asked that damn question? The hell kind of question is it?
Next question,
Bailiff, can you please excuse Champagne Bath? Bailiff.
Really say, do you really? Why would that even come out of your mouth after the season this guy just had? Like, what in the hell?
Next question, please.
Hey, Mike, he did it because he wanted to hear you say that.
Mike, he wanted you to turn over a table in your house.
Champagne Bear really believe the shit he be saying. He really do. He really be in the Champagne Bear. That I'm starting to believe that.
He don't be in no Champagne Bear. He be in a damn Moscato Bear.
Bailiff, can you escort Champagne Bath out the court, please?
Man, please. The hell Grady Jarrett done? Why would you even think that?
I see you, Nick. Nick is unofficially the enforcer. You welcome to the family, okay?
Thank you.
I hope to see you here next week, but you are the enforcer with the rest of these people. Don't leave it up to Mike, okay? Don't leave it up to Mike.
Oh my God.
Number 2, how you guys feel about Joey Porter? I like his daddy, but Joey Porter Jr., I don't know if he's gonna be as good as his dad.
Okay, I won't take this one. I won't take that.
Yeah, take that case out. Okay. Take that.
Okay. So I had to shout out to Steve Smith because he did the first breakdown of this thing that I seen on Joey Porter Jr.
Okay.
Joey Porter Jr. and then I went to go look at it myself. Joey Porter Jr. is very physical. Mm-hmm. Okay. But he's not as fast as what you would want at that corner position. Like he's pretty. Yeah, he's a cover 2 corner. Let's just say that he'll cover 2.
Zone guy.
He'll cover 2 corner.
That means he doesn't fit our scheme because now our scheme will be heavy man. Everything's heavy man now.
He's covered, but what I'm saying, yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, like I said, he's good, but he doesn't have the footwork like to keep up with a lot of guys. As far like I said, if he jams you. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. But if he missed that jam, he burnt toast.
powder toast, man. Oh God! All right, next.
They said Porter ran a 4.46 in the combine. Shit, anybody look.
It's
That's
game
nice.
speed.
We talking about the game speed. We ain't talking about draws and tank top speed.
Oh,
My
geez.
game
Geez.
Speaking of
Nah, he
speaking
said
of
draws
slow
and tank
combine,
time.
Nathan, you my boy, man. But
Oh God,
Nathan, you know better, okay? You
That
know
ain't no-
better, man. You
that
my
ain't
boy.
no real question.
oh
D-Hop
God.
or Cortland said neither.
Next.
Man,
yeah.
look, I'd rather have Clifford Franklin.
You see that
Oh
down
my
there?
God.
You see that? You see what he said? Toasted.
Yes. All right. But see,
Yeah.
but Ray Fitty, I need you to understand one thing about Richard Sherman was a cover 3 corner. He fit what Seattle did. That's not what we do here anymore. Like
Sure
Dan
was a wide
Quinn's
receiver
system,
too.
right?
Yeah.
But again, to fit that cover 3 scheme, you don't have to be a burner. You don't have to necessarily. You could run a 4-5 or 4-5-5 if you want to. You just have to be skilled in zone. Richard Sherman was a zone corner. You know,
Plus, Richard Sherman had a good pass rush too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, that pass rush was non-existent, boy.
And you had Earl Thomas over the top too.
Don't let them forget Robert Alford was fast, but for some reason he always let himself get left behind, which is why he was Mr. Handsy.
Hell, to be honest with you, D'Angelo Hall was the same goddamn way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. He ain't been the same since D-Hop toasted him in OTAs.
Nah, he had been the same when it says Hines Ward lost his shoe and burnt his ass down the field.
With one shoe.
One shoe. How do you live that down?
Hines Ward.
One shoe.
Hines Ward goes from 0 to 60 in 2 days, man.
When he retire, his whole career gonna be summed up to Hines Ward and one shoe.
I'm gonna tell you the one that was worse on D'Angelo Hall when Mike Furry, who was a converted corner / quarterback, left his ass in the dust when they played against the Lions. I think that was back in 2006. Yeah, that was it for him.
You see, you know what, Josh Gilliam? See, I told y'all stop cursing in here, man. Now you talk about Keanu. Okay, you talk about Keanu Neal. Now you cursing it. Now we going to Uncle Javon. Javon, y'all like Jay and Hyatt, 2nd round, maybe? No. Anybody else?
3rd round.
Okay. Anybody else?
Late second round. I can see that.
Okay.
I'd say late second, yeah.
But
early second.
Not us. I'm not doing it. I know
RSVP. He said, I don't want straight speed. I want motherfucker that can run right.
I want a route runner. Okay, like honestly, I'm at this point where I know that slot wide receiver is up for grabs. We might have to go back to baby hands. Oz, all forgiven if you come back, man. Come back, man. Be a chain mover for us.
Okay. So I got a question. If they do decide to go for a slot type receiver in this draft, like who would you have in mind?
There's one guy from Cincinnati. His name is Tyler Scott. Take the top off, brother.
Desmond Ritter's teammate.
I want him from spring break. Take the top off, man.
You want Desmond Ritter's teammate.
That's what I want. He already got the chemistry.
I see what you guys did there. Mm-hmm. I did.
It worked for Chase.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
That's right. Joe Burrow and Chip. Yep. You already got the chemistry. You already know what the guy is thinking. All you got to do is learn the playbook.
Bruh. And trust me, Ritter is a walking playbook.
Ritter's working right now. I think Ritter's on a point where he's going to get divorced. He's spending more time in that playbook than with his people, man. I'm telling you. That guy is a psycho. He is going to work.
No. Ritter got the baby in his lap while he's reading the playbook.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Ritter got that baby in one arm, playbook another.
Come on, little Bethany.
No, A.T. Perry gives me Brian Edwards vibes.
A.T. Perry reminds me of Who's that big, tall, goofy motherfucker we had that couldn't do shit?
B.A. Baraka.
Levine for Lolo.
No, he's not Levine.
Oh, see, now you cursing too.
No.
I'm just answering the question. That's all.
Nah, you talking about Christian Blake. We talking about Christian Blake.
Oh God.
Gosh.
That dude,
He talking about Christian Blake. That's what A.T. Perry is. He Christian Blake.
That boy is 6'5", 195 pounds.
Soaking wet with a brick in his pocket.
Right. Christian Blake.
See, something that's we ain't looking at also, guys. There's gonna be a lot of good undrafted out there.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do. We find gems.
You gonna find good undrafted out there. So
I'm keeping my eye on that boy out of Hampton.
Jadakiss Bonds.
Jadakiss Bonds.
Keeping my eye on him. And it's the running back for Florida that when we was watching film after one of them shows. Man, I can't remember what his name was, but he was number 2 for Florida.
Yeah, I need to talk about Blackberry.
That dude is a
man.
dog. I don't know if he coming out. I don't think he coming out this season.
I think he's next year.
I'm gonna have my eye on that young boy. He is a dog.
Yeah, he a bruiser, man. That dude. Blackberry picked it out first. Blackberry, you see number 2?
Exactly. Bruh, look, that's why I said that Osiris Torrance, like I said, when you said outside Tyler, I'm about to say, bro, we seen about 4 Florida games, boy, that offensive line with him in it looked absolutely atrocious.
Yes, yeah.
That motherfucker couldn't block.
Yeah, I don't want to hear like when we talk about when they evaluate offensive linemen. The first thing I don't want to hear out of someone's mouth is he has an issue with technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that dude from Ohio State, I don't like him because of the simple fact is like, okay, if he gets his hands on you, he's about 6 foot.
Oh, you talking about DeJuan Jones?
DeJuan Jones, yes.
Oh, I see.
Right now.
Oh, I seen him get put on his ass plenty of times.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's going to dip underneath him, and man, bro, you better get inside and guard. You better get kicked in the guard, brother.
Almost 400 pounds.
6'8", almost 400 pounds.
6'8" for the sir. All you got to do is bend over and stay there, and ain't nobody gonna move you.
He's 374 right now.
The first thing he better do is do a cleanse. He better do a cleanse when he get in here, man.
I forgot what
DJ
game.
Fluker.
I'm about to say I forgot what game that was. I think it was against
Hold on. I'm sorry. You just said something about DJ Fluker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Have y'all seen him lately?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we were talking about him. Yeah,
yeah.
He's in shape.
Yeah, he is shape. Does that mean that he's still any good?
But that's why I feel like don't keep him at tackle. Don't put him at tackle.
He been on a model diet. He been on a model diet.
That boy been on that. Let me take a selfie diet.
What you trying to say, Blackberry? He just look good in the fluff. That's about it.
Yeah, that dude did a colon cleanse, man. He did a colon cleanse. He got all the shit out.
Exactly.
But what was it going? We got another one here. What Michael says? What happens when AK, Lorenzo, Troy, and now Ellis can rush unblocked?
Somebody gonna fall.
Unblocked.
Unblocked.
Hey, hold on. I know how to answer this question. I want everybody to bow your heads right quick. As the Lord cometh and give the Falcons thigh pass rushers, if they sows 2 thighs shall become unblocked. Lord, please make sure them motherfuckers can breathe after they hit the ground.
I'm so glad I had my eyes open.
My man first threw the prayer.
Hey, K Styles. That's Ass-Kiculations 721.
Like Ass-Kiculations, there's no hateration.
And that is Deaconess Mary J. Blige on the song.
Doing that one same goddamn dance move for 30 years.
Holding it down.
Brooklyn. No, don't you start, Blackberry.
Holding it down.
Don't start, man. Don't start, man. All right, I know where you go. I know where you going.
Oh, my brother, testify.
No, but I know Blackberry gonna start with his crushes, man. So at this point, we gonna end the show. Blackberry, Coach. Coach, I'm gonna say your goodbyes, bro.
Goodbye, nuts, man. Hey, man, find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Coach Unchained. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on Coach Unchained. Also, AFMGSN, everybody in this hoop group here, man. So, been a great show. Thanks for joining us. Peace.
Yeah. All right. Blackberry, go on ahead and apologize, from behalf of us to Mary J. Blige.
Mary Thighs Blige. What the hell?
You said Mary Thighs Blige.
Only Nico. I tell you, boy.
Go ahead, Blackberry, man.
What that girl say? T.O.P. hold it down. Hold it down. Shout out to everybody about my hood.
I'm legally blind.
I cannot see. Y'all know what? I don't even know what the damn say.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That's why mine was so fast. I couldn't think.
Hey, y'all can find me right here on YouTube, Blackberry Rex. No C, just a K. Make sure you go over there, subscribe, like everything I done did so far. Just go down the list and just hit like everything, and then subscribe and share it out there. Catch me on Twitter if you want. If you want to see a little gaming, I'm on Twitch. I get on Madden, I whoops everybody. It's just what it is. I can't help.
What you say, Blackberry? I'm waiting to see you, brother.
You don't have a 5. You got a damn Xbox.
Well, you a trucker. Go buy one. Come on, man.
And you a damn rail yard damn conductor. Go buy one.
Come see me, bro.
You don't want this smoke, bro. I'm telling you, but you don't want it. You don't want
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But
you don't want no smoke.
But
yeah, y'all kick your ass. Fire.
Fight. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Rex Pit every Thursday, 8:05 Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Thursday. Okay? We're gonna get Madness on there one day. We're gonna stagger that. We're gonna stagger his breaks that night. Okay? And instead of him taking a 15, a 30, and a 15, he's gonna just take it all at one time. He's gonna take a whole 60. And we're gonna get him on the show. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We appreciate y'all always representing for the home team, baby. Oh, and we got some music coming. I got some more shirts coming. Hey, y'all hold it down. Y'all stay tuned. We got some great stuff coming for this upcoming off season and season, baby.
I'm gonna get y'all all matching pajama sets. I think that's what we're gonna do next.
And whatever Maggie was doing last night.
Man in old pajama pants. You crazy woman.
We're gonna all stand at the front of the AFN tree for this Christmas. We gotta do it.
You was better off saying
give me a hoodie.
Condoms or
give me a hoodie. I'm good. I ain't saying get me a hoodie.
Maggie just finished doing whatever she was doing last night. I'm convinced.
I'm about to go do that again tonight. What you talking about?
She just finished.
It's my girl's birthday weekend, so
yeah. So that means the AFN condoms are gonna be coming out here.
You know what?
Boy.
Next.
All right,
made with sheep
skin. Go ahead, man.
This is brought to you by After Hours. After Hours wear.
Yeah, you're talking spicy again. K-Style, save the channel, man, before we get canceled.
Okay. Hey. So
disclaimer, people. Hide your kids.
Disclaimer, y'all.
What the hell is going on?
NC-17.
And damn NC-17, motherfuckers! If y'all can't, y'all, everybody don't need to be watching this.
What the hell? Red and black condoms on deck.
Totally, a couple of juicy fruits, some house coins. Get y'all a couple of them things. It's long lasting.
Everybody said, "Rise up,
rise up." see.
Let me see that dirty bird. Let me see that dirty bird.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna be still.
You already talking about walking around there, cookout in some booty shorts.
Who's gonna walk around with some booty shorts?
That's what you said.
Who's gonna walk around with booty shorts?
Yeah, we need y'all. Hey, we need to. Hey,
look at these stuff.
Ain't saying shit.
Oh man, we ain't shit.
But no, seriously, we do want to do a cookout. Not a cookout, a car wash while we playing. We're trying to get that together. If y'all want y'all cars washed, it's all for fundraising. Please donate to our GoFundMe's, our Cash Apps, and I'm gonna wash your car. We're gonna try to get that going when this weather stop acting bipolar, so we can be partying this July 22nd. So please.
Watch these cars. I ain't watching no
and listen. But hold up, but listen.
They will want to volunteer.
Maggie is not going to be doing the swim move off a scene on the windshield for y'all. That's in the comment section, so that we just gonna kick that right on out of there. Her not gonna be doing.
I told him to have a turtleneck and long pants on.
No. Let's be perfectly.
He looking like Mary Tyler Moore.
She gonna fall out.
Let's be perfectly real.
No leggings, no none. Just long pants is baggy.
And don't be showing up what you call all dirty with bird shit on it and whatnot, because you're just gonna have to move that along. Take that to bucket.
Look,
real car wash. Okay?
Hey, Magnus. No, y'all can't be showing up talking about your car. You need your car washing is rusty. We can't wash rust off. I'm sorry, it just don't work like that.
Or crusty bird shit on it.
Oh yeah. You can wash rust off. All you gotta do is pour some gasoline on it and just burn it.
Boy, it'd be a whole different type of car wash.
You're gonna be on the first 48. Y'all about to be on the first 48.
They gonna turn this thing into Mad Max and shit.
Yeah.
I'm saying all this Xbox and PlayStation beef. We need a Twitch battle. That's what we need. A Twitch battle.
Yo, all my Xbox people, stand up, man. Forget BlackBerry. Xbox, stand up.
Y'all can have all that.
Yeah. The loudest ones are the sorriest ones. Just remember that.
You know what? Now because of that, I'm ending the show right now.
Fuck both of them. Sega Dreamcast on deck, nigga.
No, Lord.
Now hold on. That was the truth. Now stop it. Okay, that was the truth. All right, I'll give you that. Styles, I'll give you that.
Keyword was.
Look. I don't care. I'm happy with my PlayStation. Y'all can go ahead and be doing all
see, now everybody's a turncoat now. Now I'm ending the show right now.
Damn it, fuck all y'all, man. I got the old school system, the goddamn marbles. Let's get it, goddamn.
Bro, what you know about that Nintendo?
Yo,
I beat you in some marble.
Y'all trying to see me on Uno.
You pick any game you want.
We can do it.
No. I ain't talking about no Uno stacks, because I start fights with this stuff. Ain't nobody talking about stacks. I hit them up on Twitter and said stacking is not the rule. Uno said it himself.
You talking about train?
Talking about
train.
The plus two stacking.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Plus two. No, I'll be ready to fight people on that, man. You ain't gonna stack a draw 4 and a reverse on me. Don't play with me, man. I'll get
have space table in the barbecue.
I know. See, we ain't about to fight in no red or black affair, bro.
Yeah. I don't do. I done retired from spades for a reason.
I don't want to fight.
That might be a good idea, though. Have a little area where y'all be in there playing them cards.
No, everybody gonna be over there with Maggie trying to take pictures and whatnot. She ain't gonna be able to sit down.
I'm be busy. I'm finna be walking around hosting. Y'all better sit down somewhere. Or get up and shake your ass, because there's gonna be music playing. So dance. Don't be sitting there. I'm gonna make y'all get up.
See, Maggie, I can't bring my table in, and it'll cause a whole nother issue.
What's a massage table?
They had to have VIP for real.
Now we
Yeah, right.
They be like, I volunteer for the massage, Mr.
What?
One put them in that crap mood.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, for until next time, people.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, Maggie, plug the red and black event. Jesus Christ.
Well, yes, if y'all see the banner, follow. I did put it in the chat. It should be pinned to the top. Click on that. Even if you don't know if you're going, we just need to know. And like I said, donate. Of course, it's not required to get in, but hey, it helps us make sure y'all have a great time because I want to invite some special guests and things like that. So, if y'all want to throw a little dollars on it, we will appreciate it. But still, if not, come in and enjoy your damn self. But let's represent red and black, the Falcons. We about to have a good season. Oh Lord, the thigh meat VIP room.
Oh Lord, that ain't gonna be outside.
That's gonna be. You want that? Never mind. You want this?
That's a whole different kind of confession.
Exactly.
You know what? Let me just put it like this, y'all. All right. Look, as we creep closer to July, it looks like more and more that your boy is going to be securing a ticket. And I'm going to be heading down there.
All right, yeah. Make sure y'all get the box ready and kidnap him so he won't go back. We're going to do that.
I will be coming in. I will be bringing my belt. Okay? I will be bringing my belt.
Okay.
And I want to see you, Blackbird.
Coach, you bring yours too. You can.
A lot of things to say to you, Blackbird.
It's in the bag.
I want to.
You want to put that belt on the line?
You know what?
I'll be the referee. I got a striped shirt.
You want to put that belt on the line?
I'll be the one that holds the sign up.
Look. Hey, you know what? Me, Mikey K Style, we'll be the announcers. We be hollering at everybody.
Commentators.
You know what? If anybody want to see indoor, hell in a cell between me and my Boost brother Blackberry, give me a hell yeah in the comment section.
We want to fight.
You know what? From all of us
Wait. Did y'all see what Sam said?
That grade A booty. Oh yeah.
It's time to go now. The old man getting nasty.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Hey, look.
Telling y'all, I'm putting on some damn
you said you
corduroy pants. It's gonna be corduroy.
No, you better wear that Missy Elliott. You better wear that Missy
You
Elliott.
wear some corduroy like that.
Talking about the trash bag suit.
On the
through my window.
I'm about to put that shit on for real. My window.
Oh, great ain't too far.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because you're going,
Yo. From all of us here, from all you out there, Nick, welcome to the family. Hope to see you here. Like, share, subscribe. Yo, we have fun here, man. We do this all for y'all. There's really not much to be talking about right now. I know y'all brackets are busted. We waiting for the draft to come up. Yo, we do this for fun. Show up next week. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Six Man K-Style, Drew Talk Sports, Mag Mike. You got Champagne Confessions on Thursday. You got the Rex Pit. Don't forget Coach. Coach got his channel too, Coach Unchained. Subscribe to everybody. Stay entertained during this time where there's really nothing going on. So from all of us out here to all you out there, game over. I see you, Blackberry.